office chair, chatterbait cams running wild with that come and get me stare. Peanut butter sauce drips slow on a double-headed show. 12.2-inch magic wand humming where the lights are low. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and hide-chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Anal trainers lined up neat, like a promise on the floor. 5-pound bag of sour sweet, torn right open, wanting more. 4 pounds hide-chew cherry red, stuck where fantasies are fed. That chair squeaks a rhythmic beat as she arches off its bread. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and hide-chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Screen glows bright with hungry eyes, tokens fall like summer rain. Every moan a sweet surprise, chasing pleasure, easing pain. Peanut butter thick and warm makes a mess beyond the norm. Double-headed takes the storm in this quirky lover's form. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and hide-chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Chair still spinning, slow and low. Cam light fades to amber glow. Candy wrappers, sticky trays on that well-loved rolling bass. Just sex and candy, fading slow. Just sex and candy, watch her go.
Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. Sorry, I got distracted by an email. How are you guys doing? Hello, Tremorhoffen. Let me find my right screen here. Hello, random name, Carolyn, Potato, Cranberry, Sky, Leaky Boil Pondu. I turned up the song a little bit. Quirky, Southern Bonita, Tastes Like Fuzz. Oh, thank you for the flow state, Southern Bonita. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate you. Tammy, you haven't recovered from the carrot-covered titties yesterday? You know, I don't think any of us have recovered from that nasty concoction she made last night. You know, it's, gross. Hello, Kaylee. Maybe the Taco Bell is fighting back? Oh, for me? No, I was reading an email and got distracted. Hello, Mercy. How you doing? Hey, Daniel. Watching on the DL at work. Drilla, I can't complain. I might though anyway. You know, all of us do that. Hey, Gummy Bear. Celestial, how are you doing, my dear? Hey, silly little kitties. Yeah, she did not like that ramen. You could tell by her face. She was not a fan of the food she made. Blue is my color. Well, thank you, Leaky Boil Pondu. Hey, Blue Hoodie. My eyes are blue, so it matches my eyes at least. Did I say hi to you, Sky? Hi, Sky. Hey, Mellow Maggot, how you doing? Did I finish packing? Yes, pretty much. I just need to throw a few things. I have my work laptop over here that I'll need to put in my backpack, and there's just a couple small things that I need to put in. My biggest problem is trying to shove my PPE into my suitcase because I can't fit. I have my composite toe shoes and my bump cap, but the bump cap, because I'm only taking a carry-on size suitcase, so trying to fit the bump cap in there as well because it's, you know, like yay high, but still smaller than a hard hat. So I think I'm going to have to put the bump cap in my backpack that I'm going to be carrying on. So it's a pain in the ass. What's a bump cap? Well, I can show you. I can show you what a bump cap is. It's in my bedroom because I'm trying to shove it into my backpack. Let me squeeze past my green screen. Do, do, do. So a bump cap is, you see this in here? It's a like a little hard hat insert that you can put inside of ball caps. So, does it protect from weed? Does it protect from weed bumps? You know, that's a good question. I'll have to check the rating for it. Yeah. PPE is personal protective equipment. Yeah. So, I have my safety vest. It will tighten down a little bit if I do that. I have a small head, so luckily this is a smaller ball cap. And unfortunately, we have to wear PPE at the warehouse, even though it's built and they're no longer doing construction. We still have to wear PPE. So, there's my ball cap. So, hey, Yami. Hey, Nikki. How you doing, love? Yay. I have composite toe shoes that are also electrically rated as well. So they have stuff we could use. So they probably have some hard hats. They they probably have hard hats we could borrow. But for the shoes, I have to take my own shoes. Yeah. I have my OSHA 10 certification little thingamajiggy, my little OSHA course. So I had to take OSHA classes and I got my little company branded safety vest. It's just a light yellow, zippy high vis vest. So, hey Cece, how you doing, hun? Happy Juneteenth, by the way, to everyone. I was off from my regular job for today, but I tried to do some work on my job that I'm traveling for, but I don't I've lost access to Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm all packed. We're going to hang out a bit this evening before I need to go to bed and get up to leave. Ooh, pick some blackberries. That sounds lovely. Did I lose access to my healthcare? No, only Adobe Illustrator, which is what I need at the moment to finish what I'm working on, and I can't. So, but yeah, I'm pretty much packed. I just need to throw the backpack or the laptop into my backpack and my hairbrush in the morning. Yeah. So I'm good to go. I know hats can get sweaty and yeah. Of course, I used to have to wear a hard hat, steel-toed boots on landscape construction sites when I went to go capture changes for the planting plans and blueprints. Yeah, you gotta be safe. Just my composite toe shoes are Skechers, and they're just a teeny tiny bit bigger. But if I went down a size, it'd be too small. So they're a little awkward to wear. So I have to really like cinch down the laces. I am not packing the cowgirl hat. The cowgirl hat is not going with me. I did decide to go ahead and take my personal little laptop with me. It's very light, so it's in my backpack as well. Hey LaFay. So I will be able, because on my work laptop, for job number 2, they completely control Chrome. And like any of the YouTube videos that I want to watch are blocked. Even my own YouTube videos are blocked because I have it listed as not made for children. Right. I was gonna say personal cheesecake. No, there's no personal cheesecake involved.
Personal cheesecake.
So I am going to take my little personal laptop with me. And I'm gonna try to I might do some editing on my flight. Because we'll have internet on the plane. Which means I'll be able to tune in to Nikki's snipe tomorrow while she is sniping Roz. So I'll be somewhere over the ocean. So yeah, it's very annoying that they block so many things. But it is what it is. So yeah. Well, I thought we could finish Roz's pool rant. And if we can get to anything else tonight, then we will. Your job knows they avoid your office. Am I flying business class? No. Since the flights are over, like, I think 5 hours is the limit, I don't know, but we're able to do premium economy, which are the bigger seats. No, we're just starting, Ozzy. I did upgrade myself and pay for myself to upgrade to first class on my short legs here within the US. So from here to Philly, I'll be in first class, and then from Philly back home, I'll be in first class. But it's a small airplane. It isn't very big. But my fat ass will at least be in a bigger seat. And for the flight to Philly, I'm on the side that's like by itself. So yeah, this is side by side. Yeah, so work laptop for my main job is right in front of me. And then my PC is also right here. They share the same monitors. And then job number 2 is over here, right next to me. With it has its own separate monitors. So you're in an office so you can play videos, but the audio has to go through your earbuds to your phone. Totally get it. Poor Taylor. Has to hide that she's watching reaction channels because all they can see is Roz on the screen. So I tried to make myself smaller down here in the corner because when I pulled my video up the other day, I'm like, my God, I'm still big on screen. I don't want to be so big on screen. So I tried to make myself a little smaller down here in the corner. All right. So where we last left Roz, I know, big. Let me turn my microphone down a little bit. I feel like I'm too loud. So where we last left Roz in the pool, she was finishing up the story about the wolf spider. So I guess let's get back into it, y'all. I need to speed you up, girl. Wait, why can't I? More options. There we go. Okay, we've got our subtitles. We've got. Oh, wait, you're still at 1.3. Okay, good. Hey, bossy.
And I just remember, like,
Roz behind me.
while actively freaking out, screaming, very quick, like instantly hearing the boom of like the cabin leader's cabin opening, and like just bolting in the direction of me screaming, just to see me like hyperventilating over a wolf spider in my sleeping bag. It's crazy.
At least the closed captioning heard it as wolf.
Going too big at the right time of year. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we were hell in Georgia.
She's loud. Yeah, her volume fluctuates all throughout this. I think we were in hell in Georgie.
Too big at the right time of year. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we were hell in Georgia. Helen, Georgia is like known for the tubing, I think. And I think they're also are they also known for the gems?
That's lovely.
Because that was when like I remember we went to this place, we bought this, you know, those like huge hardware buckets, like I think they're like the 5-gallon buckets, maybe 25-gallon buckets, like those really big
the big buckets. Yeah, Nikki, she's always fucking yelling. She doesn't have volume control. And her microphone is like, I don't know, clogged with grease. Chris! How you doing, Chris? Love you. Yeah, her boyfriend, I like that you have a loud voice. And then later he's like, shh.
Big buckets. It was filled with a bunch of sand and rough gems. So for many
Chris, I have volume control issues too. I haven't noticed any volume control issues. Nikki, I barely even yell, only at my roommate.
from
Sometimes you do yell at Roz. Sometimes we all yell at Roz. Atomized cooking grease shellac on her mic, yeah. He's deaf and very annoying. I am deaf in my left ear, so sometimes I don't notice if I'm a little louder. But my right ear has very, very good hearing. As long as I don't, turn up my headphones too terribly loud. And selectively deaf, it's worse. I know. Nikki is just an angry person. So.
Many years, I had like unpolished emerald and ruby and all these things. That was one of the things that I lost in all the moves that I did from 2019 to 2021. I was actually, it's so funny. It's like I was thinking about that earlier, and I was thinking about my Gilmore Girls DVD box sets. They're taking Gilmore Girls off Netflix, which is just disrespectful. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? You have a Netflix deal for the sequel you did, but you're gonna take that off in November, and you're gonna take that off in January, or not January, July.
Stream Elements is putting its foot down. Hey, Empress, you should be sorry you're late. No, you should take your nap. What am I missing here? I think I missed. Chris says I have raging ADHD and I grew up with too hard of hearing people. Yeah, that would make it hard to know. Have I always been deaf in that ear? Yes. Yes, I was born deaf in that ear. Although nobody in my family believed me. You just have selective hearing. No, I can't fucking hear out of my left ear. I can't hear in stereo. So if I'm ever like outside and somebody's like calling my name or something, I can't really tell what direction it's coming from. So I have to like spin around looking for people. So this damn psychotherapist asked me that this is Chris, by the way, for those of you listening. The damn psychotherapist asked me to describe what happiness felt like. I started giving her synonyms for happy because who fucking knows the answer to that question? What does happiness feel like? I don't know. A warm hug? Sorry. Libby's gonna block my ass if I don't calm down. Mm-hmm. Stream Elements is gonna... My nose itches. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, it's not you being yelled at yet. I don't know what that feels like either. Happiness feels like a distraction from the non-happy things, Heather Rose says. Nikki, it's been 75 years. I've forgotten how it feels. Girl. Ozzy says, because of selective hearing, I could holler like the house is on fire if they need to come help. No one comes. If I open a candy wrapper in another room, door closed, they come running. Isn't that the truth? Your kids have selective hearing. Yeah, I don't know what happiness would feel like. I mean, I've been happy. I don't know. That's an interesting question. What does happiness feel like for you? Happiness feels like boobs. I don't know. Comfortable? Chris says, I have a non-scale victory moment. I just had to stuff my loose skin into my shorts. Well, that's, I guess, a good non-scale victory. Congratulations, my dear, on your non-scale victory. It didn't feel awesome. Yeah.
Disrespectful. What do you mean? Gilmore Girls is a cult classic. Why are you gonna throw money away? I don't understand. It's just ridiculous.
Wait, what's she blabbing about?
Throw why? Disrespectful. What do you mean? Gilmore Girls is a cult classic. Why are you gonna throw money away? I don't understand. It's just...
Oh, I guess Netflix took Gilmore Girls off of its playlist of things they have? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. She does enjoy those Sprite chills. Hey, let's take a break before we get full in there. Hey. So, Ivy recorded a voice note earlier during Scar's stream because Scar played Roz singing for Ivy. And Roz was bastardizing some Faith Hill while watching the fountains at the Bellagio. So, Ivy had said that she couldn't leave Faith Hill being done like that, so she sent a voice note to Scar singing Faith Hill, and she just sent it to me as well. So, yes, I saw that, Jarella. I love it. The little... So, we are going to hear Ivy singing some Faith Hill here. Now, I don't know how loud this is going to be. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Lizzie.
Rosie disrespected Faith Hill, so I feel like I have to make up for it. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's impossible. This kiss, unstoppable. This kiss. Okay, I hope you have a really good day, and if you do play this on stream, I hope everyone has a wonderful time. Thank you.
And a cappella at that. Hey, Hot Cheeto Girly. Oh, is she uploading it today, Nikki? Sweet. Right, Bossy? That was Ivy, Hot Cheeto Girly. Ivy is incredible. And her voice is amazing. Hey, Ivy, we just played your song. Or your little, we just played your, Faith Hill. You are incredible. Hello, Ivy, my dear. I hope you're having a good day. You're uploading your song today, Ivy? I look forward to it. Yes, we all love Ivy. She is gorgeous and talented. And I think we all have a little bit of a crush on Ivy. Because she's fabulous. How can I watch Raw's Hibiscus? Oh, yes, and by the way, thank you so much for the super chat, Hibiscus. How can I watch Raw's? I don't know, it's a gift. Thank you so much for that super chat, Hot Cheeto Girly. I know Ivy has an incredible voice. She is amazing. You were hoping for the otter video? We'll watch the otter later. I hope you do upload that video, Ivy. The song. When am I leaving? Tomorrow morning. Yes, Ivy is incredible. All right. Ooh, gonna try on clothes? Are you gonna film a try on haul for us, girly? Look at that. Ozzy snagged her and Ivy. All right. Good luck with the clothes trying on. I'm sure you'll look gorgeous in all of them. I know, she's gonna be the biggest thing in Gore World. Everybody's gonna be snagging that song because lately it's only been me and Nikki that have had access to it. Once you upload it, everybody's gonna be grabbing that song, Ivy. Just know that once you upload it, people will be playing it. Because right now you've only given me and Nikki permission to play it, possibly Scar, I don't know. So, yes. Alright. Later, Ivy, we love you. Have fun. Ivy ignored my marriage. No, she didn't ignore your marriage proposal. She said that you're married now. Oh, there you go. You saw it. I think I saw a notification pop up that said that the USA won against Australia today. Did I not see that in my little news alerts? I don't know. I don't see. Anyway. Alright. Hey, Bruce Wayne. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Nikki. The U.S. beat y'all in soccer. Alright. Raws.
Ridiculous. Okay. I think we're getting close to lapse time. Ugh, I don't wanna.
I didn't want to do the fucking laps. It's the only little bit of exercise your ass gets. It's not like you have fuck else all to do.
I don't want to, says the girl who did this, who came up with this idea and set it up for herself. And could have just not, but did. Would you go camping again? No. The only kind of camping I'm doing involves like a camper or a cabin with electricity and a toilet and AC. Like I will
Glamping.
exist in nature with my creature comforts or nothing at all.
I'm not a huge camping fan either, unless I have, like, you know, a toilet nearby. I'm not gonna go shit in the woods. I'm not a bear. Libishka? What?
Hey, Thiago. I went camping with my family. I was probably around 13, 14.
I am not an outdoorsy girly.
Lorelai Gilmore gets on my nerves, to be honest. I love her. Listen, all of them are flawed. But that's kind of the beauty of it. It's a real slice of life. And I don't know, I think as a teenager, I just idolized Lorelai.
Britt, you are not allowed to give me super chats. I love you very, very much, but you're not allowed. Britt says, not a bear, we just run from them. Yes, with 2 pounds of chocolate in our bags. Yes, Hot Cheeto girly, this is a safe space to say that you do not like hiking. I hope you're doing good, Britt. We love you bunches and bunches. On the air mattress, yeah. I'm not sleeping on the ground. I can't get back up off the ground very easily because of my wrist and my knees. Your friend dug a hole and took a dump right in front of you. Well, that's lovely. You said it was interesting. I've gone camping once. Okay, well, Brit is also not allowed, Chris. Yeah, I've been camping once in South Korea. I went camping with some friends for Beltane. Do not recommend, because it was very cold. No, Brit. Brit. You are not allowed. God damn it, Chris. You are not allowed to super chat me because you are saving money to go see your husband. So you are not allowed to super chat me. Welcome to the Weed Whackers, courtesy of Brit, Ivy, Mississippi Mud Pie, Andrea, Bruce Wayne, No Good Charlie, Lilith, Nothing But Love, Namen Roodles, Megan 8, Cassandra Cat, Performative Salad, Gina Dawn, Elizabeth 513, Jordy's Mom's Basement, Zombie Mercy, Always Chasing the Rain, and Heather Nelson. Oh, and Wicked Woke Mama. Get back here. Wicked Woke Mama, Ex-Ghoulish Gal, Tiny Blue Dancer. Yeah, we got one of Tiny Blue's sock accounts. Or alts. Yes, Ivy is green. So you can use the emojis. And Chris says, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You can't roll over both of us. Yes, I can. Missy. Brit! You did it twice? No, no, no. Welcome to the Weed Whackers. Died suddenly NWS. Jenny. Real Life Co. Jordy's Cursed Thumb. Jilly Bean. One Day with Shay. The McFeely Rainbow Experiment. Bunny Cha Cha. Rosie 9157. Crits Critty. Girl from Duckville. And the Jord Said. That's my friend Jordan that I play D&D with sometimes. Valkyrie. Ellie Dame. Mimosa for Brunch. Yada. Jane Has Game. JLBH. Rise Up for Life. And Rendall. Welcome to the Weed Whackers. And Britt, you are grounded, young lady. Don't make me come up there and give you the spatula. I've not camped on a beach. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Is that a threat or a reward? Your choice. And that thing is still going off. Where is my stream? There it is. You always try to get Ozzy, it never works. Poor Ozzy. Is your account set as a business account, Ozzy, by chance? But yes, welcome to the Weed Whackers, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna turn off those notifications for the moment until it gets done. I'll turn it back on in a couple of minutes. All right, who did she? Oh, Lorelei Gilmore. I've never seen the Gilmore Girls.
I think as a teenager, I just idolized Lorelai and Rory's relationship. I wanted that so bad.
Yeah, it won't gift memberships to branded accounts. Love you, Britt. Love you, Chris. But you're both grounded. And spatula for you. Where's my emojis? Spatula. Lorelei is a pain in the ass. Never seen it, but she wanted the relationship so bad
Back then.
You hated Rory.
To realize that Lorelai Gilmore was 32 in season 1 and I'm 34. That's like for me.
Lorelei like a lay. Good to know, Britt.
And glamping, that's for me, right? My husband is the same way. Camping in a tent is a no for him. Yeah, no. Nowadays, it has a lot to do with just my physicality and all my shit. Like, I overheat really easily, and if I overheat, I can get really sick. If I overheat too much too long, it can trigger pain flares. Like,
so we are setting up. It's Lorelei. Well, I'm hearing two different things. Lorelei. It's Lorelei. You overheat because you fat. So she's setting up her possibility of not having. Oh, Britt deleted hers. She, hey Panda. She's setting up the possible pain flare for this weekend. For tomorrow.
Which, by the way,
oh my god, this is quite the, oh my god. Roz, please do something. Please do something about your health. Britzak, Nikki says. Klutzak.
I don't have any wood to knock on.
Knock on your weed bump.
I won't say what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be really.
Oh, LaFay, I'm sorry.
I'm really grateful that my pain has been extremely manageable recently, and like overall better. No, Grammy has not watched Gilmore Girls with me because that's one of those things that I want us to watch in person together from start to finish. Listen, y'all can hate on Gilmore Girls all you want. That shit
It's very sad to see how much she's gained.
shaped me as a child. Love that show.
Well, good for you. You rub weed bumps for good luck, not knock on them. Start to finish, she said. Oh, Gilmore Girls. I'm half listening to her.
I will say, I did recently discover those two girls that like act out hypothetical scenes from Gilmore Girls, and they recently had a guy playing Luke. I just talked on my desk for you. Thank you so much on the conversations. Like God bless. Look, I'm just here to yap. So until I'm swimming, I'm
Like, God bless? What the fuck? You don't believe in God. You're spiritual. Yeah, she needs to get a job or she needs to pay for her own insurance. You love Desperate Housewives. At least we're unhinged.
yapping or I'm swimming. Like that's the vibes. So I'm just gonna like daintily sip on the soda because once this is done,
I'm gonna take my time sipping on this because I don't actually want to do my laps. I've never seen Desperate Housewives either. I don't watch TV much either.
done, we're swimming. That's the vibe. Yeah. Oh, there's these two girls. They like.
You're not whining, LaFay. You're absolutely fine. Rabid Dog says, guys, this reminds me, I keep getting melancholy because I remember I can't talk to the Tinder babe who dropped my ass. I know there are plenty of girls in the pool, but meeting people sucks. I'm sorry, Rabid Dogs. Maybe you can find another Tinder babe. I don't know. I've never used Tinder. I'm sure you'll meet somebody. If there's one Tinder babe, there's bound to be more, right? Hang in there. No, I've never seen House of the Dragon. And I have no choice. We'll be attending the club tonight. Well, maybe you'll find you a Tinder babe at the club. Maybe not Tinder. Too many options, in my humble opinion. Yeah. Maybe you'll meet somebody at the club.
They like. Honestly, it's pretty funny, and it has shattered a little bit of like the nostalgia and illusion I held for Gilmore Girls. Truthfully, but it's really well done and funny. And I also like. I don't know. I'm the kind of person where I can take things with nuance and like still like it, and still watch something like that with kind of critiquing it and making fun of it.
Can you?
And like enjoy that for what it is too, especially if I don't think it's like really shitty and disrespectful. You know what I mean? Which I don't think.
Hinge has been successful. Yeah, I have canceled and deleted all of my dating app I guess subscriptions, and I've deleted all the apps from my phone. Hinge, I made a couple of friends. No, wait, that was Bumble. I made a couple of friends on Bumble during the pandemic. We haven't talked in ages. Um the only people that I seem to find on Hinge and Bumble are scammers. Those are the only women that seem to match and message me are scammers. Or women looking for a third for their couple. And it's like, what part of my profile says that I'm bi? None of it. So thanks. I am not your unicorn. So yeah, I deleted all the dating apps from my phone a few months ago. Yeah, she drank 2 cans, never left the pool. I mean, she may just not have to pee as often. I mean, she's only in here for a couple of hours, right? 2-3 hours.
Look at this. Hello, Layla. But yeah, Cam, I really want to show him Gilmore Girls and Grey's Anatomy to the point that like I might wait till we're living together and like give him like see what he thinks because like I love watching those TikToks where a girlfriend or a wife is like recording their boyfriend or their husband reacting to like big moments in Grey's Anatomy, and I'm curious how he would feel about that kind of content for TikTok. I think that would be like for specifically for Grey's because that's something like a lot of people do. I don't because the show is like so crazy and there's so many moments to do that in, and I'd love to hear his hot takes on Grey's Anatomy, and just like being able to like experience Grey's Anatomy for the first time is such a crazy experience because I didn't get more into it until I think it wasn't until like after the COVID seasons had happened, if I remember right. I got into it pretty late in the game. That'd be cute. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've been running a lot of different ideas by Remy, and he's like coming around to it and like wanting and like getting excited about it and stuff. I'm laying out by the pool right now. Hell yeah, unmedicated.
Celestial, she 100% pees in that pool. Yeah, hi Icky with the sticky. Yeah, the boobs are always out. Has Dessa been about? She was getting tornado alerts. I saw Dessa yesterday, but haven't seen her today. I know there's some bad weather down in Texas today because my manager from Job 2 lives in the Dallas area. You bought a professional bingo machine today? Interesting.
Alright. Alright, this soda's getting low. I might have seen a few of the first episodes of Walking Dead, but I'm not into stuff that's gory. I can't do like gore and blood. Like, I think there's like 2 types of traumatized, right? You're either super hardcore into gore, horror, that kind of stuff, or you like can't tolerate it at all. And I'm the latter. And is he thinking about making his own channel, or is he just excited to do video ideas with you? I think at some point he may do his own thing because I've made it really clear to him like, well, it's my channel, it's my channel and my content, and like if you want to make your own content, like I think you should.
It's your channel and your content, but you feature him quite often playing the fucking piano. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have a Roz and Remy, a Rimsey relationship channel, couples channel anytime soon. But oh, you gotta go to Walmart. Have fun at Walmart. Good luck. Buy all the things that you need and be safe. Call it a peel. Kaylee. Hey, Bella. Sounds like a conversation they've had before. Could be. He definitely wants to be featured on her channel. But, you know, this is her channel. It's all about her. I fucking hate Walmart. I get delivery from Walmart because I don't feel like going in and dealing with the people. Unless I go early in the morning.
Could make a channel of your own, and I support that, and I want to be a part of that as much as possible, like to help him, right? But like, yeah, I'm just not interested in a couple's channel. I'm just not. I know that's not what you were asking, but people have asked before. It just, we can just do content together. I don't want like a channel dedicated to our relationship. That feels weird. I don't like it. I talk about them so much. Yeah, a couple
You
channels
might as
seem
well.
to doom relationships. Clock that, see. Exactly. I love that you're keeping your channel your own. Very wise. Yeah, like this is my space. This is the space that I come to where I feel
It's, yes, it's your space. And yes, when you're in a relationship and you're vlogging, your partner may your partner may make appearances, right? Because they're part of your life and you're vlogging. That doesn't make it like a couple's channel or whatever, but hey Ilya. I hope work is going well. Hi Runamuck. Sculptura shares?
feel unabashed and unashamed to talk about myself, my views, my thoughts. This place is me, virtually. It's a virtual version of me. It's kind of how I view that. And a lot of people love to like take that mindset as a sign that
Yeah, mine isn't 24 hours anymore either. It's very annoying. Because I could go at like midnight when nobody was there and get my shit and then get home.
I'm like self-involved, self-obsessed, all of this shit. It's just not true. It's just not reality. It's just this is the one place where like my YouTube where
I wouldn't say you're self-obsessed. I mean, you are very full of yourself, but yeah.
I come to I'm really glad you're enjoying this live, Lex. That's awesome. This is the place I come to be myself, be authentically myself, and occasionally address bullshit that I don't want to address but need to because of the greater good of all involved. You know, like
Ah, yes, the greater good of all involved. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Winco. I've seen Wincos. They have a really awesome bulk section of things from what I've seen.
for me, Remy is such. I've known from the moment we met that he was going to be, that he is, and will always be an extremely significant person in my life.
Because you knew from the moment that you met him that you wanted to date him, even though he was in a relationship whenever you first met him. Hey Maggie, how you doing, love? I hope you're doing okay. Hey Lana, no worries. Hey Hazley, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I guess sometimes you just know whenever you meet somebody, you feel a connection to that person. Um I mean people people get married after knowing each other for 6 months. I mean, my brother and his husband, I think, were together, yeah, like 6 months before they got married. They've been together for a year now and married for half that. So I mean, sometimes you just know, I guess, right? But when she met him, he was in a relationship with a guy. Now, according to Remy, he broke up. He and his boyfriend broke up for unrelated reasons. Uh, and then Roz swooped on in and told him that she, I guess, had feelings for him or wanted to more, whatever. I don't know. In my opinion, and this is completely unsubstantiated and just an opinion, is Roz is interested in anything with a penis that will give her attention. Um, so it's this young man that she could see as possibly. She also has a habit of like preying on vulnerable people in a way. So here they are, like trauma dumping on each other, and she swoops in. Bonita says, see, Bella says, I felt this way, but never would say it on the internet. It's a lot of pressure to put on the. Yeah, exactly, Bella. I agree completely. Bonita says, I fell in love with my husband very quickly. We waited to marry, but it's been 20 plus years together. I love that. I'm glad that you've been together for so long. Nikki says, Libby! I have an idea. I know you want to do a collab stream. How about when you come back, we hop on together and I give you the rundown of everything that happened while you're away? I would love that, my dear. I would love for you to do that. With people, this is Celeste. Well, first, Taylor says, my sister and her husband are like that too. They got married in the first year of dating and have been together for almost 4 years now. Aw, I love that. With people who meet and marry quickly and at last, you can tell they made the right choice. With Roz and Rem, it won't work. Lana says, I'd like to follow up with that. Don't think there ever needs to be a weenie, just attention. Yeah. Roz just likes attention. And yes, I think his ex-boyfriend was a little bigger too. Oh, Ruby Rose, welcome in. How are you doing, love? I hope you're doing well. Panda says, Libby and Nikki's couple name should be Licky. Licky. Okay. It I don't Poor Nikki is catching strays out here. Nikki doesn't date women. Nibby. That is the strangest thing I've ever heard. I don't know why you are making a couple name for me and Nibby. Oh my god, it's the funniest fucking thing. Not for dating, for collabing. Yes, our couple collabing named Nibby. Does that say Nibbly? Nikki said Nibbly. Nibbly? Gummy says, Libby, is this a safe space for straight males? I was told once only women and gay men. I'm sorry, Gummy. If you're a straight man, you just can't be here. No, of course. You are perfectly fine, Gummy Bear. We can handle straight men around here too. You're perfectly fine, hun. Edging closer to Nibley. That is that is very close to Nibley, Nikki. Paint the nails on one hand. It's a bit nibbly in here. The collab would be Libby's own personal recap. Alright, Gummy Bear Escape asked if you're at least neurodivergent. Hey, BJ. Y'all are funny.
Personal cheesecake.
Alright, I guess we gotta do a poll, Nikki. Hey, Napa girl. How you doing? Start a poll. The channel name could be personal update. There's no channel. Do. We're gonna call it a collab name. Because calling it a couple's name is very disrespectful to Nikki. Let's see, we had Licky, which y'all are weird, Nibby, and Nikki said Nibbly. I'm a man of constant sorrow by the Soggy Bottom Boys. Okay. It sends personal Jesus into your brain. Nickby. Sounds like an actual name a new age mom would choose. You know, it is close. Nickabeth. That could be. Nibbling. Personal cheese cap. That's funny. We'll let that go for a few minutes. Oh, you're a lady, but your good friend wants to join and he is autistic. He is sweet. Oh, well then, yeah. Your friend is perfectly fine, Gummy Bear. What does that mean in relation to my comment? I'm a man. You're a man of constant sorrow? You always hear personal cheesesteak? No, it's cheesecake.
Personal cheesecake.
It's very clearly cheesecake. We even got some scar.
Personal cheesecake.
I love her little giggle laughter. I'm glad I left that in there. So.
I love that you would.
Oh, yes. With Remy, she knew that he would be a significant person and she swooped in. I need to clip her chunky. Yes. I also need to clip Stefan's chunky. I like scars too.
Support Remy in his separate journey, but still do your own thing. You need things that are just for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Like I want him to make music and release it. I want him to be creative. And
You are green now into the music. You can thank Brit. for your membership. All right. We are going to end. Someone needs to clip Nikki's deep clean my butt. I haven't heard that one yet. Is it in her most recent stream? I think I missed that. All right, we're going to end the poll. Looks like Nibby won. Escape says, and if you are a big dumb straight man with ADHD, hello. All right, Nikki. I guess we're now Nibby. Make his music and release it.
Like that. Absolutely. Like I want him to make music and release it. I want him to be creative and be excited to express himself. He's so interesting, bro. He's so cool. I get I'm biased and all that, but he is such a cool person.
Taylor, I demand a recount. Hey, Lyndon Fogg. Why is Southern Bonita rolling her eyes? He's such a cool person. Of course, she is biased. Of course, you're going to think your partner, whoever you're dating, you're going to think they're amazing and fabulous and wonderful and talented. Of course, you're going to think all those things. Right, Ozzy? I think I think that's why that could be why she wants him to make his own channel. Uh uh so his questionable views won't reflect on her. He can have them on his own channel. Panda says to Ivy, I was going to keep it as a surprise, but I wanted to give your song a remix. She just never looks at the camera, does she? She's like looking off into. It's like, whenever you're talking shit or lying to us, at least look us in the eye.
And I feel like there's so many other words to use, but like cool is just the first one I think of. Like,
yes, his fingerless gloves and his Dr. Pepper branded getup is just so cool. He's a cool dude. And his little flex little jellyfish tattoo.
he's just never been the kind of person to like want a platform or a stage to be heard because he genuinely
He never wanted the platform or stage to be heard. I've heard otherwise. Ms. Adjective at a loss for words, right? The dainty way he handles his junk. You're thinking, what if he found her on the whatever podcast? Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking now. So, y'all, I don't know if this is the right moment or not. I don't know if this is this the moment where he's like grabbing his junk? Here? Is this the moment y'all are talking about? Right there. I mean, to me, it looks like he's adjusting his pants. No, no, they never confirmed. Was that it? There's a second time. You said the mac and cheese is out? You said he was talking about the way she smells? Whenever he said that he could still smell her.
Food because I miss her and she's not here right now. So kind of like what I was saying, like my place still has her like energy. You know, there's a still kind of smells like her, which smells sweet, kind of like apples and.
I've only watched a little bit of the Whatever podcast.
Honey and maybe a hint of like strawberry, but Rosie tends to like very sweet scents. Okay, so I'm not gonna put as much cheese.
Oh, there it was. It looked more like he had an itch.
Since okay, so I'm not gonna put as much cheese on.
She sprayed a bunch of body spray all over the house. It's probably just on the she sprayed her body spray and dry shampoo everywhere. It's probably just saturated in his comforter and in the carpet. That was a textbook pinch scratch move. Yeah, I don't know what y'all do with your peens, but that's what it looked like to me. He also does a little pee-pee dance. The itch gets very bad for him, and it looks like he's trying to relieve it by scratching with his legs. And then he leaves the room. Huh. Right here.
Pepper. My blood is probably like 50. I mean, I live in Texas, so I guess it makes sense. Dr. Pepper is kind of like the state drink, the state beverage of Texas. I'm already starting to get full and I hate it.
Alright. Yeah. So there's Rem scratching his peen. Hey, Oliver's personal assistant. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sounds like he has nose candy with all that sniffing. To be fair, I'm always snuffly as well. Because I have horrible allergies and can never fucking breathe. So, he probably just can't breathe. Yeah, Roz edited that video. She may not have noticed. I didn't notice it at first. Ilya says, sometimes the balls get itchy, sometimes the underwear rides up in an uncomfortable way, sometimes the penis is in an uncomfortable position. Yeah, I don't think he's wearing underwear. He may be. So, Ozzy has a theory that maybe he shaved to make himself look, and now it's growing back. Does anyone think he tossed that food? Hey, Rosalind. Well, he seemed to really enjoy it and eat it. Well, let's not accuse people of having nose candy, LaFay. That's just not nice. And it's not acceptable speculation. There's no way she saw his junk. If he wasn't wearing underwear, he would see it swinging around, and we would see it swinging around in those PJs. Well, the PJs are pretty loose. I think he washed his gloves pretty frequently because he didn't like that Roz got dry shampoo all over him. He probably washed those pretty quick. He can't control. Oh my god, Empress. I bet Roz has seen his junk. I'm sure Roz has done more than just see his junk. I could go for some mac and cheese too, Heather. I'm not hungover. I just like mac and cheese. Ilya. Loose PJs make it swing around more. I'll show you a highly requested example for you. Thank you, Ilya. Yes, that's my biggest request. Seeing your dick fly around in pajama pants. Oh my god, the things that we do. Yeah. Not you, really. Love you, Ilya, but no. I can see it now. I'm gonna get a DM from Ilya with the video just pointing at his crotch and him swinging around. uh, yes, me, subject matter expert. What are friends for if you can't demonstrate your peen flying around in your pajama pants? Yes, Escape. Most of us eat every day. Oh my goodness, mac and cheese. I do love some mac and cheese. You know, Chick-fil-A has some pretty good mac and cheese. Maybe I'll order some mac and cheese for dinner. Yeah, I have to take allergy medicine almost every day too. Sometimes I'll go a few days without it, or I'll change brands so that I don't get too used to one brand of allergy medicine. Celestia will be right back. Gotta go call my bestie, and that's why he doesn't do that for me. From Chick-fil-A during Pride Month? I know. Sometimes the Jesus chicken... Listen. The Jesus chicken has a pretty damn good breakfast burrito. I'm sorry. I have sinned. Oh, gay deities. But I like their breakfast burritos. Have I heard that olive leaf extract is helpful for allergies? I have not heard that. I'm actually looking forward to going to the Czech Republic, so hopefully I can breathe. When I was in Sweden, I could breathe. If I eat there, I have to do something extra gay to balance it out. I don't know how I could be any more gay. I smexualize all the women in my chat. I smexualize Scar today. I smexualize Nikki all the time.
Stop sexualizing me, Libby.
Supposed to help with inflammation. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, the local honey thing is very good. I do buy honey from local people at my farmers market. I still have some that I bought last year. So Ivy says, last time I had Chick-fil-A, I made out with my best friend, non-binary, so I feel like that counters it. God's pickled chicken does slap sometimes. It really does, Ivy. I do like their mac and cheese, and I love their breakfast burritos. Internationally gay. Yeah, we've been in lots of... Everybody likes to shower while we're live. I know, I don't know what I can... I don't know. I'll need to find a woman to, I don't know, grab her boobs. Honk. Will that be gay enough? Yeah, they did change the breakfast burrito. I got one this week for breakfast, and it doesn't seem as big as it used to. That's what she said.
He doesn't give a single fuck about what any random person has to say about him. And
Oh, we
God,
know.
I'd love a little more of that energy. He does not give a fuck.
Girl, you don't give a fuck what people say about you either. Oh my god. Yeah, the little hash browns. I do the grilled nuggets. Hazley says, I just grabbed my boobs for you, so you're good. Thank you, Hazley. I appreciate it. I can ask for extra egg to make it bigger. Ooh. Your shower spider was so shook he threw himself down the plug hole. Oh no. Man, Sonic breakfast burritos are also good. You know, actually, with the... I have one on my desk here because I just had it this week. But the salsa that they give you with your breakfast burritos, too, is so freaking good. I always keep... They always send 2 packets. I only use one. So I keep the other ones to use in other things. You worked at the back of the house? Nice. String Cheese says, I do love Chick-fil-A's nugget round things. Walmart has some. Yes. I have hash rounds in my freezer. Your lesbian daughter orders Chick-fil-A all the time. I asked her about it and she said she likes it, so she orders it. Ooh, free ice cream. I don't know the Taco Bell breakfast sauce. I don't know if I've had that. It is. Taylor says, if Ilya can swing his bits around, I can honk my tatas for all of you. Honk honk. I don't have a bra on again today. I'm sorry. I'm free boobing it. So I gotta probably be careful how I move here. They fresh bread their chicken constantly. Oh, nice. I am getting hungry. I had crazy bowls and wraps for lunch today. You never wear a bra? I need to wear a bra. I am rosin it today. I just didn't feel like putting a bra on today. I didn't wear one last night either when I streamed.
He knows who he is. He knows who his family thinks he is. He knows who I think he
I do need to wear a bra typically because, can't have the nips poking out. But you all can't see down low enough to see the nips, so we're good. I got to adjust my shirt now. Anyway, back to Roz talking about Remy. We went on a wild tangent there, y'all.
not give a fuck. He knows who he is.
Sometimes the party tit and the corporate tit go on strike.
He knows who his family thinks he is. He knows who I think he is.
He knows who his family thinks he is? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? He knows who I think he is. Oh my god. Sweating in a bra. Oh my goodness. Oh, rabid dogs in a trench coat. You are a trans man, if I'm not mistaken, right? Rabid dogs? I think you mentioned taking tea the other day, or am I confusing you with someone else? Or did you just have a reduction? Am I confusing you with someone else, rabid dogs? I apologize if I am, if I'm not remembering. Non-binary, 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 non-binary trans mask. Yeah, luckily mine aren't big enough to really get in my way. So, yeah, they're there. People that I date seem to like them. I don't know, they're just there. Non-berry. You're non-berry. Got them all the way off.
And like everything else is just noise to him, and I'm trying to apply that better to myself.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job.
I'm still learning.
Each dog had one tit and both are removed, so the trash cat fits better. Oh, rabid dogs.
I have no idea, Lauren. I thought that person got blocked. He is a great pianist. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my god. String cheese. Heaven forbid a neighbor see me braless, so stupid. There was somebody. There was either somebody on YouTube or on either Instagram or YouTube or something. There was a woman. Oh! It was Cass from Clutterbug, I think. I think it was Cass from Clutterbug. She went out like really early in the morning with her dog, and she didn't realize that like one of her boobs was like hanging out. She's outside with her dog and like waves at their new neighbor, and her boob's like hanging out. Because it was like 5 in the morning and she's just out there with the dog and didn't even realize it. Taylor says this just shows how boring Rosie is, that dick swinging, ta-ta honking, and allergy remedies are more entertaining than she is. Pretty much. We haven't even got to her rant yet.
He's awesome. I'll thank you on his behalf. I love that you're each other's piece, which is so important. Absolutely. Sounds like the birds agree. Absolutely. He is.
Ugh.
He is my piece. Any goals for the summer? I'm cleaning up my closet right now. I actually do have some goals. However,
Oh no, Potato. She has goals, but we're not going to hear about them.
I am going to not share them simply because some of them involve certain things I can't talk about. And also, I want to work on my goals instead of just talk about them.
Look at you. I want to work on them. But the thing is, only you know if you're actually working on them. So unless you've shared your goals with Remy, you don't have anybody to hold you accountable. Because you've proven that you don't hold yourself accountable.
Because I've been talking about my goals my whole life. And a lot of those goals I still haven't met. Who? That's bitchy. No, but really, who though? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Foodie. I don't give a damn. Like,
I'm not gonna
she cares about me
Foodie.
because she's got nothing else to care about. I found other things to care about.
Such a toddler.
Oh, there's still some more in this one. Oh, damn. I actually didn't realize that. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, she's drawing pictures
You can thank Britt for the membership at Zombie Mercy. Welcome in. Yeah, she wants to move to Texas.
of me, and I have no idea what's going on in her life. Zero clue. I don't know, and I don't care. Like,
no worries, Bella.
She's pathetic. Like, it speaks for itself. I'm not worried. Bye.
Mine.
Yeah, exactly, Pot Rose.
Right, Ilya, fresh coming from Roz, who used to write novels about the girls on Reddit. You get Roz. Right, she used to do all the Amberlynn recaps, Trisha Paytas recaps. She used to rant about Foodie Beauty. Oh, Taylor.
And I have a lot of people waiting on my praying on my downfall, manifesting my downfall.
Look, I don't know who's praying for your downfall or manifesting your downfall. I think most of us want to see you be a better person. Be a better version of yourself, whatever that happens to be. Whether it's losing weight, getting healthier, admitting the shit that you fucked up on, and holding yourself accountable for multiple things that you seem to refuse to. Because you can say, I've held myself accountable, and you haven't. We need you to tell us what you're being accountable for. We've said the same fucking thing about Amberlynn. When Amberlynn is like, I said I'm being accountable. For what? I need you to tell me what you're being accountable for so that I know that you know what you fucked up on.
Like, I'm good on that. Yes, agreed. And a lot of times it's people closest to you. What did Power say again? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. At the end of last year, I got rid of a couple people in my life that were very much that.
Are you talking about Chris and Britt? Oh, you said end of last year. Chris and Britt were middle of last year. So I don't know if you're talking about the end of last year.
A couple people in my life that were very
I'm going to be
that.
looking up food to order for dinner.
I'm grateful.
Not just looking at
I had
food.
no idea how much I was being weighed down. And controversial for a reason. I'm just drinking soda in my pool. Out with the toxic, in with the Remy. Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Paris. I'm just not big into some.
I have a hard time finding like pajamas and robes and things that fit. Just because I'm fat. It's my lower half. I have fucking thunder thighs. I can find things that fit my top half. But the bottom half, it's like, we're gonna need about 3 sizes bigger, bitch. She drives away everyone in her life other than immediate family, typical of cluster B, narcissists, and other types. Yeah, I agree. Just a kitchen chair collapse. Yeah, Ozzy, that's what we're praying for.
Sunbathing. All right, guys.
Let's get those laps.
It's time to get started.
Get that movement
on
in,
these,
girl.
20. We're on 20 laps right now. So for the super chat goal. What kind of bracelets are you wearing? Great question. I know. I'm pretty sure this is carnelian. I never remember what these two bitches are. I don't know. I'd have to go to the crystal store and ask. But they're crystal bracelets. I just generally remember the vibes for them. I just don't fucking remember. And then this is the
Yeah, the pollen here fucking sucks. The pine pollen and oak pollen. Oh my god.
This is my Nazar.
Maybe I'll order from Hot Shots Bar and Grill.
It the Evil Eye, but
sorry, my boob bitches.
It words
are underneath my boob, brother.
I'm
so. Hold on. Maybe I should turn my camera off before I do that. I apologize. So sorry.
Is emblem the right word? I don't know. Hold on, let me see where we're at battery-wise. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm so sad Oliver Tree died. Yeah, I knew who he was.
I had a loose hair from my head. It was under my... It tickled.
Right, because I used to watch H3 podcasts years ago. I don't align myself with Ethan in any capacity, and I haven't for a very long time. But
why are we talking about H3H3? What did I miss? Oliver Tree? What?
Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm so sad Oliver Tree died. Yeah, I knew who he was. Right, because I used to watch H3 podcasts years ago.
Oliver Tree. Oh, he was a musician that died? In that plane crash, right? I don't know who he is. Hey, Bimbo.
Ago. I don't align myself with Ethan in any capacity, and I haven't for a very long time.
Nobody gives a fuck.
But I knew who he was. It's devastating. It's very sad. He was so young, you know. I think he's 2 years younger than me. Like, if I remember right, he's 32. Don't quote me on that. I know he's in his early 50s. That much I do know for sure. Yeah, it's heartbreaking when anyone dies young, you know. Hold them closer to the camera. I make crystal candles, maybe. Oh yeah, Deb. Okay. So here, let me turn on this light too. Maybe that'll help. Oh, wrong button.
What do I do, Andrea?
So, yeah, Ela also sucks. You're correct. So,
I think she had like dirt on her finger or something from the
I think when
pool.
I hold it up to the light. Oh, you know what? The strand is orangish, which kind of does give it a brown feel. It's kind of see-through smoke. Maybe it's smoky quartz. I'm not sure. Oh no, I did not hear that. What was her name? The girl that voiced Lilo and Stitch died. She was only 35. Oh, Onyx, maybe. Yeah, they are pretty in direct sun. Phone's getting hot already.
Well, it's outside
definitely
the
carnelian.
sun.
The brown looks like smoky quartz. Yeah. And I don't remember what this one is called. The one thing I remember about this green one is one of the crystal properties is that it's like supposed to help,
Yeah, those strings on those bracelets are hanging on for dear life. Could be dry shampoo. Could be Taylor.
People with like diabetes, like energy wise, like it's not like a cure. That's not what I'm saying. But like in the info,
it's supposed to what?
People with like diabetes, like energy wise, like it's not like a cure. That's not what I'm saying.
It's supposed to help people with diabetes energy wise. All right. Yeah, the lady that voiced Lilo in Lilo and Stitch passed away. I don't know how. I don't know how it's supposed to, like, look. I'm pagan. I have a book on crystal and gem magic in my closet. But I don't think it's going to help with diabetes. I don't think it's going to help you with your diabetes.
But like in the info card, that was one of the things that it talked about. It talked about other health benefits for it. So
Yes, I am a lesbian. Sorry,
could
I'm
be
looking at
dragon's blood.
food.
That doesn't sound right. I feel like I would remember dragon's blood. The green one. Okay, we're gonna move my charger and my external battery up here. I might get water on them. Okay. All right. We got 20 laps.
And we're putting our hair up. She's got
20
a.
laps for now. If we hit the goal,
She
it's
means
100
business.
laps. So, but also, I probably should. So, all right. Hi, Havy Wavy Wavy.
Oh, well, we got the boob in there.
Can I send you a Crystal's candle?
Oh, there is Havy Wavy that was trolling last night.
Maybe,
There's a vibe
Debs,
thing.
go ahead and email me. I don't know how
Go
we'll
ahead and,
work
like,
that out,
email
but if you have
me.
like a website or something, just email me. Damn it. I might ask for birthday or for Christmas for a P.O. box. That might be in the card.
I love how funky her legs look underneath her when she's in the pool.
It's for me. It's a screened-in pool. It's not indoor. This is a screen. Like you can see the sky. The water is
I
lovely.
can see the sky,
lovely.
yes.
Okay, thank you, Debs. Yeah, go ahead and email me the link. Because I won't remember that. I'm sorry. I just don't want to forget. Okay. All right. Ugh, it is just unpleasantly hot.
Vibes is her version of situation type deal. Yeah.
All right, so
looks like Amy
Gotcha.
Slayton.
It is screened. Yes, yes. So yeah, I love that we have
Start
a screened-in porch because,
swimming.
like, it keeps out big critters. It keeps out the birds. It keeps out a lot. Like we do get like fruit flies and ants sometimes in the pool because it's nature. Like that just happens, but not in very large quantities. But like when I was swimming in my great aunt's pool, she kept it really clean, and even then there was just a lot of just like dead bugs chilling because it's a big body of water and an unscreened pool. Her pool is a lot nicer than ours, but exactly keeps the bugs away. Yes, water on your face will help as you swim. Yeah, it's pronounced Havy Wavy. Gotcha. Sorry. Thank you, Havy Wavy. Okay, let me. God. I do miss having my iPod because my setup was this is my first summer that I don't have my phone and my iPad. I'm not bringing my laptop out poolside. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not risking it. There's so many fucking reasons I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, whatever.
So I can't be live and play music out in the pool at the same time. Well, I do have my old iPhone that my brother commandeered. I guess I could grab that, and I might actually.
Why does nobody have
We'll
mac
see. Okay.
and cheese?
Rosie, stop procrastinating with yapping. All right. We
gotta roll the neck.
Toy laps to start.
we gotta limber up. We gotta limber up.
Rosie, stop procrastinating with yapping. All right. We
gotta roll the neck, roll the wrist, stretch the arms. We gotta limber up.
Toy laps to start. All right, let's go.
And one lap is just down there, and then back is another one. which isn't what a lap is. It's just one length. The vacuum's gonna get her.
Hate this vacuum. Oh. Have you ever been to Fairbanks, Alaska? No, I have never been to Alaska. Okay, so let's. Oh, cool. I'm already 2 laps down. Sick.
All right, you've
Just
done
to be clear, a
2.
lap is from one end to the other.
You've done 1.
I stated that in the goals too. Just FYI. Yeah, the sodas are the bomb for sure. Less like yapping, more swimming, queen.
Yeah, she could turn the
Listen,
vacuum off.
I'm not resistance training. That's funny.
Look at her little legs kick. Kick those little legs. Kick those little legs.
That's where you're from. That's cool. Yeah, I've never been to Alaska. Ah, shit.
Her little swim dress. Look at her go.
Do they really pay you to live in Alaska? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Haley says I could live out in the bush. I could live in the bush. Giggity.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
She does not swim underwater because she doesn't like her face getting wet or her hair getting wet in the pool.
I don't know if that's like only under certain conditions
Doesn't like
or what.
face, water in her face.
6.
Man, I wanted mac and cheese, but I can only find it as like a side.
I wonder if Rosie was right and it's only certain areas. Yeah, maybe certain jobs or something. I mean, I guess you could Google it, Jacob, but I have heard of that too.
Yeah, from whenever she almost drowning. Her drowning. Booty, booty, booty.
Hello. Yes, Alaska effectively pays eligible residents an annual cash dividend, though it's not a set salary.
Yeah, I believe it is based on like the revenue they earn from oil, I believe. It gets distributed to the residents.
That's what Google says. Cool. Hey, gamer girl.
Maybe I'll order from Hot Shots Bar and Grill.
No, not really. Island Goth Girl. I used to have an issue with THC vapes that I've stopped a while back. I will occasionally
Weed bump.
smoke some green.
I think is this the weed bump right here?
As like a little treat. Very rarely, like once every couple months, kind of, or every other month. Or
I think it's up here.
every other month is 2 months.
I don't think she's doggy paddling. I don't care what she's doing. She's getting movement in.
Like once, like not even once a month, basically. Because I just enjoy the effect. But I have really kind of shitty lungs, to be honest with you. You know, there's a lot of direct sunlight
Then you shouldn't be smoking at all now, should you?
happening today. And it's like 4 p.m. The fuck? Yeah, edibles are worse for me than smoking. Yeah, edibles are stronger. I normally take concentrates.
Yeah, she talks about being addicted to like weed and vape. Yeah.
That's my normal form of THC.
I think it was a short.
but the effect is different than just smoking the herb. Like anyone that's saying otherwise is lying to you. The effect is different. It's not good or bad. They're just different. Vaping is so
Yeah, her lungs are wet and wheezing.
scary. I'd never. The popcorn lung is enough to keep me away. Yeah, I had a really bad problem with them, and I think there was a period in 2019 where I was trusting a source that may not have been
vape
trustworthy, and I think I
cartridges.
may have had access to continued, well, not access, exposure to black market THC vapes.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
getting
the Willie's drink is
we're getting the weed bump story.
that may not have been trustworthy, and I think I may have had access to continued, well, not access, exposure to black market THC vapes. Yeah, the Willie's drink is fire. I had no idea how expensive that bottle is.
Yeah, 90 fucking bottles. Yeah, black market. Yeah, how deep is the pool? Well, it comes up to like here on her, and she's like 5'6". So I would say it's probably 4 feet deep.
By the way, when I was like shouting it out and all of that,
I don't think she does, Durella.
I was very blessed to receive that as a gift. That was not a cheap gift at all. I was very, very blessed to get to try that because that bottle was expensive. Like, holy crap. I'd rather hit a J
I don't know string cheese. I think it's all the same depth.
than a vape weed. Yeah. And that's the thing about vape THC is the hits, the kind of like high from it is very short lived. It's I don't know. It makes me feel like a junkie a little bit sometimes. Like, and I don't feel like that with any other form of THC.
I don't know though, because I haven't seen her stand up at the other end. But it looks like down here where she is, it looks like it's probably about 3 feet or 4 feet, maybe. It could be 3, but maybe 3. 3.5.
See,
Because
and I just don't know how
whenever
I
she
feel about the
stands
fact
up,
that
it's
legally
like to
you
here
can
on
get
her.
medicinal vapes. You know what I mean? Like medicinal shops sell it in that form, and I don't know how I feel about that personally. So yeah, I just don't fuck with those. It's 11:55 in the morning
I
in
don't fuck
Alaska.
with
Yeah, that sounds about right.
those.
I get CBD, high CBD, low THC. Okay, okay. I do love I need to start mixing CBD into my routine more. I really.
Yeah, this could slope. I don't know. I don't think it's 8 feet deep, but it could be like 4 to 6, maybe.
I love the balance of the Willie's Remedy. Like, holy crap. That is one of the best experiences I've ever had from a concentrate was from that drink.
Have you not heard the weed bump story, string cheese? Okay, good. So I was trying to find it on Nikki's channel. She's also claimed to have psychosis as well. Not psychotic, but psychosis.
Like, I like my normal stuff. It feels great, but the you're eating chili peanuts, nice. Ooh, wild brand gummies that taste like candy, nice. But yeah, man, hello, Mel. Excuse me, Mel. Thank you for watching from Findolin. That's cool. But
did you say Findolin?
But yeah, man, hello, Mel. Excuse me, Mel. Thank you for watching from Findolin. That's cool.
Thank you for watching from Findolin. We have a new country, y'all. Findolin.
Excuse me, Mel. Thank you for watching from Findolin. That's cool. Let me speed her back up. But
yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried I'm gonna get a sunburn. Okay. I've got 10 more to do. CBD's where the pain relief comes from. I also have chronic pain. Okay. I need to like find a CBD product that I like that I would love it if I found like a liquid CBD that I could mix in with my liquid THC and have it in one drink. That'd be cool.
Your
What's
THC
the
has
difference
CBD in it.
between CBG and CBD? Does anyone know? If you don't, it's fine. I can Google it later.
I don't know because I don't partake.
Yeah, maybe finish your laps and then move into the shade. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with that question. You can answer in the comments. I'm going to swim these next 10 laps, and then CBG is for inflammation.
Maybe
I
I
need
get
to
some
look
Indian
into
food.
CBG.
Indian's so fucking expensive. Ugh. Why do you have wings? Why do you have gyros and taco fries? What the fuck? You're an Indian place.
Oh, is it also the sleepy part? Oh. I need to research that. I need to look into that, clearly, is what I'm learning from these comments. Because if I could, like, make my own blend, basically, with my, like, by sourcing it from different places. There's also the...
Indian pizza?
I forget what they're called. The L-histamine?
Ooh, paneer pakora. Ooh. Ooh, pakora. I love vegetable pakora. Mmm. I don't know. Less yappy, more lappy, right? What are you looking at?
Hello?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Yeah, Nito. I feel like I'm getting burnt. Hold on. Yeah.
Joomla candy? I'm not
The
sure.
sun's a lot more, like... I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking, what do you call it? The ozone layer and
Tandoori chickens?
environment going to shit.
I would love a good vegetable korma.
High CBD with CBG and a little THC is the best kind for pain I have found.
They don't
Okay.
have vegetable korma.
CBN? What the fuck is CBN? Wait, what? CBG, known as the mother cannabinoid,
You're
I
welcome,
hope I said that
potato.
right, binds directly to your receptors for targeted energy, focus, and physical relief. Cool.
There's another
Looking
Indian
to CBG
place.
and CBN.
You're 6 miles away.
Genuinely never heard of CBN. That's crazy. You gotta
I'm
tell
half
like
listening
nothing
to
but
her.
peanut. Like, yeah, no, I'll do more. And also, I mean, we'll see if we get more super chats. But for the sake of everything,
Canadian Broadcasting Network. What are you looking at?
that was fucking weird. I don't know. Anyway, CBDA. Okay, am I being? Okay, what is happening?
Do you have no vegetable korma?
All right, let me see. I don't think I can get the whole. I want to try a different angle. I want to see. I
Maybe
can't.
the
Yeah, see, that's
Navratan
how much of the
korma?
pool is missing. If I do it from that angle, it just doesn't work. Okay,
Hey, cold brew.
let's try something here. Maybe if I set this right here, it'll be in the shade and still accomplish what I want. Oh, it does. Do your
Yeah,
laps and
making
talk. Wait
room.
after. Listen. When you touch the camera, I feel like the fish in the aquarium from Finding Nemo. That's hilarious. Okay. Just look up a chart from a decent source later, and it'll make more sense. Okay. Thank you, Tobin.
Yeah, she said that it's like a UV blocking, which is why she doesn't wear sunscreen, but then she talks about getting sunburned. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that. Okay. We got 10 more laps in. That was the cakewalk. We got 10 more laps unless we get more toward the goal, right? But for now, we've got 10 laps. So let's do this.
Excuse me. So expensive. I don't want to spend that much. If I end up getting Taco Bell again, y'all, I'm gonna scream. I've been eating out so fucking much because of my travel.
Hello.
Nothing sounds good.
Goodbye.
Ooh, I think I see a mac and cheese. I do want some. Oh, breasts. No. There's a local place near me that has mac and cheese. Are you not open? What are you called? Old Town Smokehouse. Let me find Old Town Smokehouse. They have a mac and cheese.
Okay.
You're closed. Why are you closed? I know. And I'm not cooking while I'm home because I don't want to have to deal with the fucking dishes. You're 12 miles away.
Right? Alright, 6.
You need a robot wife. Oh, Fiona's mom, I'm so sorry, love. How are you feeling today? Did you get your pain medicine?
Oh shit! There's like 5 lizards over here.
I don't think I have Vietnamese near me.
There was like 5 lizards. I thought there was only 2. Maybe there was.
They're having a party.
Okay. Last round.
I could get a burger from the Tattooed Dog. It's a dog place, but it's a hot dog place, but they also have burgers. The Lizard of the Gang Stalkers? Yeah. We sent them.
And we've done 20 laps. Wait. Now, what were we talking about?
Well, good for you for moving a little bit.
No, I get that, Jacob, completely. Cheer lizards. Yeah, it's nice to be in here.
Oh yeah, she knows she's doing half laps. No fencing in between the pools? What are you talking about, Bimbo? It's one pool.
I've talked about the things that I regret, Liv. I mean, if you watch me directly, you'll see me talk about it. But if you only watch reaction channels, then you're only getting a portion of the story.
I know.
Hey, Freya.
Nope.
I'm doing.
Nope. Certain reaction channels, maybe, but most of us play your entire videos. The neighbors don't have a pool. Her neighbors don't have a pool, Bimbo. This is all their pool. What are you talking about?
I've talked about the things that I regret, Liv. I mean, if you watch me directly, you'll see me talk about it. But if you only watch reaction channels, then you're only getting a portion of the story.
The thing is, the things that you regret, you blame on other people and say that they're not your fault.
Hey, Freya.
So you haven't said anything.
I'm doing great, thank you. I've talked a lot about things I regret, to be honest, but I don't feel like I should have to spend every single live admonishing every single mistake I've ever made for the entertainment of people that hate me. That's how I feel. So.
Well, yeah, so you don't have to know, but you've never really said what your role in things have been. It's always just been somebody else's fault. Somebody coerced you. Somebody broomed you. Somebody manipulated you. It's never been, yeah, I regret this, my fault, but it's there. It happened. We move on. It's always I was manipulated. I'm just so innocent in all this. I'm a victim. It's trauma. Shut up. Hey, Maggie, I hope you got a good nap in. You want a hot dog real bad.
That's awesome, Lucy. I'm glad I can inspire you to move.
Manipulated.
Thank you, Liv. Appreciate you checking me out. I mean, I'll just say it, like, I have spoken about it. I'm not.
Yeah. Liv got blocked. Because she can't take a single bit of fucking criticism.
I don't feel like it's fair to expect me to reopen and rehash every drama in every live, you know what I mean? Like, and I say that respectfully too. Like, I'm not saying that in like a sarcastic or shitty way. Like, I'm saying that respectfully. Like, I'm just living my life right now, you know? But I have talked about it when as those things happen. Rosie's strong enough to come back.
No,
yeah,
you didn't.
I mean, you know,
No,
I
you
really
didn't.
have survived the horrible things I've talked about in my past. Those are not lies. And
I would say the horrible thing that happened was when you were a child. I will always feel bad for child Roz that had to go through that. But the shit that you did as an adult were your choices.
I'm a lot stronger than people give me credit for. Thank you for doing the pool live. I'm enjoying it. I'm living my life right now, you know? But I have talked about it when as those things happen. Rosie's strong enough to come back. Yeah, I mean, You know, I really have survived the horrible things I've talked about in my past. Those are not lies, and I'm a lot stronger than people give me credit for. Thank you for doing the pool.
I don't think she said every drama, every lie.
Me out. Yeah, I mean, I'll just say it. Like, I have spoken about it. I'm not. I don't think I don't feel like it's fair to expect me to reopen and rehash every drama and every lie. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that respectfully too.
Every drama and every lie. Is that what she just said?
I don't feel like it's fair to expect me to reopen and rehash every drama and every lie. You know what I mean? Like,
In every live, I think is what she said. In every live.
reopen and rehash every drama and every lie. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that respectfully too. Like,
I think I have her sped up, but why her speech sounds really blur.
every drama and every lie. You know what I mean?
I think she's saying in every live.
And like, and I say that respectfully too. Like, I'm not saying that in like a sarcastic or shitty way. Like, I'm saying.
Oh no, Southern Bonita. I hope you're okay. We're going to be sending you so much love and healing energy. I hope you're okay. Please take care of yourself. Oh, you don't have to send memberships. You all, please never feel like you need to send memberships or super chats or anything. Please take care of yourselves. But thank you so much, Southern Bonita, and please take care of yourself. Welcome to Amy and Minion Obsessed Mama, and X says in Raccoon, Honey West, Josette Terrell. Thank you so much for those memberships, Southern Bonita, and please take care of yourself. And keep us posted. Let us know you're okay.
Saying that respectfully. Like, I'm just living my life right now, you know. But I have talked about it when as those things happen. Rosie's strong enough to come back. Yeah, I mean, you know, I really have survived the horrible things I've talked about in my past. Those are not lies, and I'm a lot stronger than people give me credit for. Thank you for doing the pool live. I'm enjoying it very much. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gamer Girl.
That makes one of us, Gamer
You know how to
Girl.
do a handstand underwater? Absolutely not.
All right, we're just gonna order from Hot Shots Bar and Grill. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but we're gonna get something.
Been dating. We are actually. It's today the 17th because tomorrow is our
5 months.
Yeah, tomorrow's our 5 month. Yeah, this swimsuit's definitely a little tight. Totally get it.
This swimsuit's a little tight. Wasn't this one that was a little too big on her like a couple years ago? It was too big, but now it's a little tight. Oh, Roz. Maybe I'll get a Hot Shots sampler appetizer for dinner. It has a mixture of things.
You seem like you have good morals at the end of the day. And I agree. I do.
No, she doesn't.
am a person who has absolutely fucked up, who has been the villain in other people's stories, intentionally or not. I would say more often not intentionally. I have made a lot of fucking mistakes.
I can get a wrap.
I honestly look back at the entirety of 2025 and feel like it was a mistake.
What specifically, Peter Griffin? What specifically were your mistakes in 2025? I need you to tell me what your mistakes were. Instead of just a blanket, oh yeah, there were mistakes. I need you to tell me what they were. Peter Griffin.
Because I put my head in the sand, and the fallout from me doing that is entirely my responsibility. The shitty stuff I did and defended last year is my fault and is my responsibility. And
I think she's talking about Jeff, but I don't know. Because she's not telling us exactly what it is. It sounds like she's talking about Jeff because she's talking about defending behaviors.
I absolutely own that. Absolutely. Because I was
Tell us what mistakes you're owning.
not in alignment with myself. I was not who
I was not in alignment with myself. Can you speak plainly for once? That does it's you're sounding like fucking you're sounding like Callie, Life of a Free Spirit. It could be the Amber thing with Amber's weird transgender joke that she was trying to make. It could be that. I was not myself. I was not in alignment with myself. My chakras were not aligned. I was in a different timeline. I was on the wrong frequency.
I know myself to be in so
Oh, fuck off.
many situations.
Well, the problem is that that's exactly who we know you to be.
And I'm still getting that girl back. You know? And I absolutely fucked up with the Stefan situation. Which is why I'm just taking my consequences as gracefully as I can and trying to move forward. You know? Like, I fucked up and I hurt people.
Amber's joke was somebody in the it may have been Sweet Tea, I think, had said in the Discord, in the lolcow Discord, something about being fingered by a dickless man or something. And Amberlynn said, "Oh, I too have been fingered by a dickless man." Ho 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 ho. Trying to be in on an edgy joke. And then, so Amber had to come out in a live, and she was like, "To be clear, only 3 people have ever done that to me before." Because people took it as Amber taking a jab at Casey. And then Amber's like, "Only 3 people have ever done that." And she named the 3 people, and Casey wasn't one of them. So she was trying to be edgy with the people in the Locale Bus Discord and made an inappropriate, not funny, very poor taste, transphobic joke. So.
And that is never what I want. So the best thing for me to do is to move forward. And when people ask me questions, I'll talk about it.
So here she's talking about all the stuff she just did.
And I hurt people.
Yeah, you did. People thought it was a slap in the face, your behavior.
And that is never what I want. So the best thing for me to do is to move forward. And when people ask me questions, I'll talk about it. But like, you know, if I want to address it, right? But like, I'm not going to play into the commodification of.
I'm not going to play into the commodification. Why do you need to try to use big words that you don't know what they fucking mean? And you still have your pimple. You still have your pimple right here.
People's humiliation of me on the internet for entertainment.
I'm not going to play into the commodification
of people's humiliation of
people's humiliation
me on the internet for entertainment.
Oh my god. Daniel says, "Can anyone tell me why Rosie thinks Cam is stalking her and why she thinks Nikki and Cam are working together as some kind of crew? I can't find any reason she would think that." Cam and Nikki used to be best friends. Nikki did a lot of research. Nikki streamed with Cam on her channel in the latter part of last year. Cam sent some things to her house on Levi's birthday in 2024, and then sent an email in 2025 on Levi's birthday. People have sent things to Rosie's house, unpaid food orders to Rosie's house, using Cam's name. So Roz thinks that Cam is the one doing all of these things. I don't believe it is. Cam is not currently doing anything as far as we know to her. But she thinks that anything that happens to her is Cam when it's not. She thinks that Cam and Nikki are still working together because she's stupid. Right. She just hates Nikki because she thinks Nikki is a horrible, awful person whenever she's not. She's pretty wonderful. So I think it's a different group of people that are sending things to her house currently, like the unpaid orders and shit. But I don't believe it's Cam. No, don't leave your house. Stay home, rabid dogs.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
I'm not giving in to the commodification of name. Yeah, digging through Reddit isn't going to give you anything, Daniel. You're just going to find people shitting on Nikki, which pisses me the fuck off. It's taking a lot of restraint on my part to not go in and give these people a piece of my mind. But I'm trying to not start shit. Yeah, everything is the fault of Girl World, whether we're involved or not. And it's not. Now, there may be people in corners of Girl World that would do this shit. We've seen people do a lot of shady fucking shit in Girl World. There are people that will dox. There are people that will go real life. But most of us, I would say the vast majority of us, don't do those things. But there's one little pocket of people that do those things that gives the rest of us a bad rep. Right. There are more communities that don't like Roz than just Girl World, because she's been a part of and kicked out of so many different communities.
If I was willing to be a villain or sell my soul and
You are a villain.
be a piece of shit for internet coin,
Doo-doo.
I'd be moving very differently. And I'd be a lot more.
Yeah, you used to be more of a piece of shit for internet coin. You've only recently not been quite as much, but you're still a piece of shit. Probably because you have less contact with people.
Hated. Because I've been on the internet long enough.
You don't have any coworkers that you can leave stranded in a parking lot. You don't have any unhoused youths that you can manipulate and exploit for income for fundraising. You don't have a child of a partner that you can spy on and force into coming out. So it's probably good that you don't leave your house and you don't really communicate with many people, because it means you have less people to be a bitch to than just your family.
To know what works and what doesn't, but I'm not willing to compromise my morals. And at the end of the day, like, I'm a human being that, like...
Can I give a TLDR for the unhoused youth? I can give you a little bit. I'm not super well versed in it, but when she was on one of her grippy sock vacations, she met a young woman there, blasted her story on her channel when she got out. When that young woman was out of the Grippy Sock vacation herself, she and her boyfriend were unhoused. And Roz did a GoFundMe, I believe, or some fundraiser. I think it was a GoFundMe, but it may have been something else. But she raised dating in the Grippy Sock department? No. She raised money to help this girl and her boyfriend to try to get them on their feet. Had a falling out with them. I can't remember exactly what the falling out was. But then never gave, yeah, and an Amazon wish list. Thank you, Ozzy. And then never gave them the money or the Amazon wish list items. Basically fucked them over because of some falling out she had with them. Homemade. Yeah, the boyfriend asked for the funds. And she didn't give it to them, so. You left the horses? Yeah. Ozzy says the falling out was because the BF asked for the money that was sent and she flipped out because they were no contact for like 3 days. Yeah. So, head back to work. Thank you, Vicky. And thank you, Ozzy, for filling in the gaps where I could not remember. It's been a long time since I've heard the story and listened to it, so I couldn't remember quite all the details. So, thank you guys. There have been a couple different Grippy Sock Vacations escape. They kind of all bleed together.
Where when I fuck up, I own that shit.
No, you don't. Get out of here with that bullshit. You do not. You don't own up to fucking anything. What year was this? Oh, quirky. I think it was. Was this the 2023? 2024. I don't remember because she was in 2023 and in 2024, I believe. The face says it was 2024. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another Grippy Sock Vacation soon. Is it 2024? Yeah, Dessa, you doing okay, hun? With the weather? 2024-ish. Yeah, it's hard to keep everything straight sometimes. She's done so much fucking shit. You do not own it. You blame others. Sorry, I was in the middle of
I
ordering
don't think
food.
I should have to. And I'm not talking about like the most recent stuff. To that makes sense. It's still topical. Like that is not what I'm
Yeah, Nikki has it in her channel.
talking about. I'm talking about stuff from like a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. That stuff. I should not have to answer to the mob with angry pitchforks.
What are the signs of an impending Grippy Sock Vacation? Well, she's already talked about possibly needing one. Typically, Typically, it's after she started a job and has been working long enough to get insurance. She has some mental breakdown and crisis so that she can go on short term disability and not have to work and get paid part of her income. The lady in the parking lot, that was. Yeah, that was 2024. Yeah, I can't take that. Yeah, she's already a couple of weeks ago. I think it was it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Somebody asked something, and she had said that she was close to needing to go, but that she didn't have insurance and couldn't afford to go in to a mental health facility. Yeah, the parking lot story pissed me the fuck off. The whole coworker thing.
Over situations with
The Paradise thing almost pushed her. She said that she would go. A couple of weeks ago, she said that she was close to needing to go, but that she couldn't afford it.
which there isn't full context. No one has asked me for my side. People are cherry picking clips.
No, we're not. We're showing the full fucking context. Hey, Sammy. Yep, that's exactly what she does. We've been saying that for a long time, that that's what she does whenever she gets insurance.
From different places that they've pulled like old archives from or whatever.
Yeah. Oh no. Imagine that a lot of us have your old videos saved, Roz. You deleted that, but we have it. A lot of us have a lot of your old videos downloaded.
And yeah, I'm not gonna um constantly feed into that or bring up people who are no longer in my life. Like just
Like Chris and Britt.
to like throw them under the bus or to make a point or whatever. Like it's my past. It is what it is. And where I've gone wrong, I apologize. And then I've also sat here and been like, I'm not fucking sorry. Because if I'm not sorry, I'll tell you about whatever the situation is.
But you've never said you've never owned up to fucking shit.
Obviously, I'm not referring to the bigger things that happened recently because obviously I am genuinely fucking sorry about that. But and it's like it's just one thing after another. It just gets brought up and shit, and just like, do you think ID check? No, I'm not talking about the documentary. I'm talking about the reaction content that people watch and then come.
So the thing is, we show everything, Roz. We aren't cherry picking. We show all of your content. Sorry, I'm trying to order food. So as far as Medicaid, there are various reasons that you could get Medicaid. Medicaid is also for like low income if you don't have insurance. She would qualify based on income, I believe, but there are different requirements. Florida, I don't know what the requirements are, but she should be able to get Medicaid. There are also free clinics that she can go to for just physical health, right? Medical, or I'm sorry, medical health. Mental health can be a struggle to get help with if you don't have insurance. It can be a challenge even when you have insurance, to be honest. Um, but I think what she had said was she applied for Medicare, I think. And Medicare she wouldn't qualify for because it's for elderly. But if she should qualify for Medicaid just based on income alone. She refuses, though. She says she's disabled, right? I think she talks about that in here, so I'm gonna wait for that. But yeah.
To me about. Oh, there was a period of time, Jacob, where I was friendly with someone who I had no business trying to be friendly with. Rosie fights what she believes, yeah.
I think she's talking about Ash. She's talking about Ashley, I think.
January is also my anniversary month. That's awesome. It takes strength to admit you know what that foiled. That takes strength to admit, and you know what, that foils the reaction channel's plot, which is why they don't platform when I talk about those things. They don't show when I'm showing myself to be accountable. They don't talk about it because it disrupts their narrative of who I am that isn't real, is entirely parasocially built on the foundation of the ghost of Amber's past.
Fuck off! Fucking word salad saying nothing there. But, we don't talk about it because you don't fucking do it, you dumbass. We. let's hear this fucking word salad again.
That takes strength to admit, and you know what, that foils the reaction channel's plot, which is why they don't platform when I talk about those things. They don't show when I'm showing myself to be accountable. They don't talk about it because it disrupts their narrative of who I am that isn't real, is entirely parasocially built on the foundation of the ghost of Amber's past.
It has fuck all to do with Amber. I've barely even looked at Amber in 6 months because she's been on fucking lolcow bus. I've been looking at you based on you and your fucking past and what a piece of shit person you are. It has fuck all to do with Amber Lynn. I think you're worse than Amber Lynn, if you want to be real about it, Rosie. And whenever we're sniping you, because Nikki and I both often snipe your ass when you're live, we don't know what you're going to talk about. So, yeah, we show all of it. We show fucking all of it. We're uploading and reacting to all of your fucking content. And it's usually boring as fuck. We haven't talked about you apologizing or saying you're wrong in any of this bullshit because you haven't done it. You haven't fucking done it. So miss me with that fucking bullshit and victim mentality.
That it is that's why when I was talking about girl being a mental illness, like, it's derangement, it's delusion, it's scary.
What's scary is the fact that you apparently believe what you're saying.
That people take aspects of Amber's life and apply it to mine.
No, we don't. The thing about you and Amber is neither of you can take accountability. That's the similarity between you and Amber. Neither one of you can take accountability for your own actions. Nothing is your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Somebody did this to me. Even with your fucking health, at least Amber can admit that it's her weight. You chase down diagnoses and make up diagnoses because you don't want to admit that you're just a shitty fucking person. See, what was it you said in a stream a few weeks ago? You said something about being autistic is why you were a shitty person, basically. That being autistic is why you weren't a good person and had like bad behavior, basically. Your peen flares, anything. It must be fibromyalgia. It must be some mystery autoimmune disease why your body hurts, why you're sore. No, it can't be that you're diabetic and not treating it, that you have ADHD and you're not treating it. It must be all of these mystery illnesses that you can't get a diagnosis for because you don't have insurance, because you can't keep a fucking job.
because they view me like a spinoff. It's fucking weird. And I'm never gonna stop saying that. It's fucking weird.
You're fucking weird.
Weird. And if you were capable of self-reflection, like I am, you would see that.
Oh. If you were capable of self-reflection like I am, fuck off. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are not capable of self-reflection. What the fuck are you talking about? How the hell have you done any sort of self-reflection? Oh my god. Look, I know I can be an ass sometimes. I know I do some things that may not make sense in certain situations, but I know why I do it. Right? I know why I shut down sometimes. I know why I do these things. Do I know how to fix it? Not really. But I know myself well enough at my big old age of 46 fucking years old to try to do better when it comes to certain situations. You are completely incapable.
But you being the metaphorical them, because I don't put my viewers in the same boat with that, to be clear. That's just a part of growing. Everyone makes mistakes or does things that other people don't agree with. And as long as you learn, that's the best you can do. Yeah, I agree. Some of us like to hear your story to better know you, and others feel inspired and improving alongside you. It's a shame others ruin that. Yeah. It's hard.
But Rosie isn't improving. Where are we seeing any type of growth? Where are we seeing any type of improvements as a person? What do I still have? What do I still have, Yami?
Hard to say you made a mistake in front of a platform like YouTube. You're showing growth, and that's great. I give.
Yeah, you can say I made a mistake. I can say that. I made a mistake, guys. But what mistake did I make? Right? I can sit here and say to you guys, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Sure, I can say that. But what am I apologizing for? Unless I tell you I made a mistake with X, Y, and Z, there's really no accountability. So what is your mistake?
Props for that. Thank you. And that's the other thing too, is when I do fuck up and I do apologize, if the people who are hurt by my actions don't want to accept that apology, they have every fucking right. They have every right to tell me to fuck off and like leave me alone and not engage again. And
Oh, the phone, Yummy, the phone. Yeah, I still have my Pixel, whatever it is, 6. What are they doing on Local Bus? I don't know. The stuff, the bullshit, the drama, right? She may be talking about the Stefan stuff at this moment, but
absolutely, that is a natural consequence to my actions, right? To anyone's actions. But what's not a natural consequence is the dogpiling and the invasion of privacy and the going in real life shit. That's not a natural consequence. That's
Going IRL, I will always say don't go IRL, right? I don't care who it is with any of the girls. There's no reason to go IRL. There's no reason to get involved in their real life. They are perfectly capable of fucking up their own lives without any of us anywhere getting involved. Unless they're doing something criminal or endangering others, truly, truly endangering others, none of us have any business going real life with any of the girls.
it is harassment and bullying. Period. It's best to just take accountability, move on, and let the past be the past. No sense in rehashing. Yeah, and it's hard though, Colson, because these reaction channels, they're because I'm, again, aside from the recent stuff with the documentary, in my current life, there's not much going on because I'm just vibing, So the only
I mean, there's a little bit going on, not much.
thing they can do is rehash my past and dig into it
Hey,
and
Hibiscus.
make claims with little to no evidence that.
Oh, there's evidence. There's evidence because you've put it out there and it's been saved in some fashion on any number of channels.
Is greatly distorted and doesn't have a lot of context because they're pulling clips from IG stories and they're pulling things that are no longer up in the internet. Some of
It's no longer there, but we have them. We have the entire videos. And yeah, your IG, you tried to remove a bunch of shit from your Instagram too. We still have a lot of those too. Right? I played a whole bunch of your IG stuff on my channel. Nikki has a whole bunch on her channel that she's reacted to. A lot of us have a lot of your older IG stuff. I haven't finished going through your Instagram, but I got through a couple of years ago stuff. So, thought I heard a man outside yelling.
of which is like creating my YouTube channel, but my YouTube channel, a lot of which I only removed because of demonetization gate.
A lot of the things you removed had nothing to do with the demonetization. If they demonetized you for talking about ED stuff, you removed a lot of videos that had nothing to do with that.
No, I'm not a thumbsucker. I mean, I probably was when I was younger. I have
a I know Scar has postulated that she's a thumbsucker and a tongue thruster.
severe overbite. I've had it since I was a kid. I was very almost 100% overbite. But no, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used to when I was younger.
Probably.
I respect the fact that she kept making content even after being demonetized.
No, she didn't. She didn't make shit. We saw such little content after she got demonetized. She rode that sympathy train after that email situation for 2.5, 3 months. About 2 months to try to not upload any fucking content. She went to Patreon and did a few videos. She didn't do shit on YouTube. Even though she used to say that she she was talking about people that only did YouTube for money, but she did it for the love of the game. Let me find that for you here. Let me find that. Nikki, I am using your wonderful, wonderful content. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Here we go.
People that just show up to YouTube for a paycheck annoy the shit out of me. They really do. Even when, I'll be real, even when I've had friends, like Minnie, who told me that. I was just like, if we're friends, I'm like, I respect that. I get it. People want to make their money, do their thing. But it's like at the end of the day, like if you're just
Hold on. Oh, that's his regular speech. He's speaking really fast.
making content,
I think Nikki may have it sped up.
like content equal paycheck, and it's not like content equals creative equals joy equals capitalizing in passion equals paycheck. What the fuck are you doing? Please. I grew up on YouTube. I was on YouTube in 2007, like a lot of us. I was sitting there dreaming for the confidence to be on YouTube. Because I'm interested in doing like eat with me's, but I would film them at this angle. You know what I'm saying? And it would be like this. It would just be like chatting about serious topics in my life, stuff like that. I'm also thinking about like not reaction channels, excuse me. I don't want to be a specific type of channel. I want to be a Rosie channel. So I was thinking of doing like a series like Rosie Reacts, or like I had other ideas too. Actually, of course I mentioned the one like I kind of want to do. I hate saying like I want to do docuseries because Shane Dawson fucking sucks ass, but he really did inspire me. And before like when he had the help that made his shit actually good, aka Andrew Garrett.
So this totally looks like Fifi content to me. We've got the boobs out front and center. We have a bowl of food right in our face. Yeah.
Like the content was good to a point. And I definitely was a fan at the time, right? And of course he showed his whole ass on the internet. I remember the time I gave someone advice about ways to build genuine viewership and engagement.
I think ADHD, just like PTSD, it's your like mental health provider has to like put it in as like disability. If you're trying to get disability, they have to like do paperwork and stuff. I mean, some people are able to function perfectly fine, right? I don't think many people have disability because of ADHD, because that is something that can be mitigated with medication.
And like, if you follow me for a long time, even not that long, you probably can tell. That's why I'm here. And their response to me was along the lines of, I don't really give a fuck about that. I just want to make money. Isn't that gross? And you can tell who those types of people are depending on the quality of content. And I'm not talking camera specs. I'm not talking lighting. I'm not talking angles. I'm talking about the quality of the content.
Yes, Goral, tell us about quality of content.
The meat and potatoes of what you're consuming.
The meat and potatoes of what you're consuming. If
you will. As a child, I was so inspired by Alton Brown. Yeah, the food part was cool. The food science facts, fucking lit. Obsessed. I was in the kitchen and my mom would cook together. She would get so fucking sick of me. She'd be like, well, Alton Brown said. Well, Alton Brown said. Well, Alton Brown said. My mom would literally say, I started talking. She'd be like, don't you dare say Alton Brown said. Because he taught me how to cook.
You apparently did not take those lessons to heart. Because you can't fucking cook.
At one point in my childhood, between both of my parents, they had 7 jobs. You heard that right. 7.
Is this Goth Roz? I think it's her attempt at being goth, briefly. I don't know.
So, that song Book Fair? I do not understand how people keep fucking licking the boot of capitalism. I don't get it.
Here's my Amazon wish list. Yeah. So that was Rosie on how to be a good YouTuber and make content. He almost missed your bus stop. Hold on, sorry. I need to check something really quickly.
That she owes it to her audience to do it for free, but to me,
So, every YouTuber does content for free before they get monetized. I only got monetized a few months ago. I've been making videos since 2021. It took me 4.5 years to get monetized. I made so much fucking content without being monetized. Nikki lost her monetization for 3 months and still uploaded content and did content. Rosie gets demonetized and uploads like 2 videos. You should get back into dating. It's such a pain in your brain. Dating does suck. Trying to date is so fucking hard. And now we're so obsessed. Bye, rabbit dogs. Have a good night. Be safe. What, Panda? Are you talking about her pain in the booty? Okay, Panda.
it shows that she really values her audience. Thank you. Yeah.
Really values her audience? Where? Where? Where does she value her fucking audience? Please, please pull up a diagram and show me where she values her audience.
I'm glad you're acknowledging it. Now that I think about it, you're definitely right. People can change, especially in that long time. Thank you, Liv. I appreciate that. Hey, not the mama. Rosie, I'm just curious what questions they asked you when you had your interview. It was such a long time ago. I talked for hours. I talked about my whole life story. I talked about my trauma. I talked about feederism in depth. Like, it sucks that none of it, like, even if it didn't share.
Talking about theaterism?
I talked for hours, especially in that long time.
Okay, she's talking about the documentary.
Thank you, Liv. I appreciate that. Hey, not the mama. Rosie, I'm just curious what questions they asked you when you had your interview. It was such a long time ago. I talked for hours. I talked about
You trauma dumped for hours.
my whole life story. I talked about my trauma. I talked about feederism in depth. Like, it
Oh, feederism.
sucks that none of it, like, even if it didn't share like anything about me
It sucks that none of it made it in.
personally. The stuff where I was talking about feederism and that one moment that they
Yeah, I saw that, Panda, after.
clipped for the trailer and didn't expand on, that is my personal, like, when it comes to, like, if I'm talking about just me, like, that's my personal biggest frustration.
Why? Why did they need to? It wasn't about you. It wasn't about your entire fucking story. Your experience and everything with feederism had fuck all to do with the story. or anything that these ladies went through at the Paradise House with Stefan. And they should have told more about my story with Venus, and they should have told more.
I really have noticed I really have noticed any channels showing many apologies or any at all. You have not noticed. Really, I knew it. Fucking
Really, I knew it. Ugh. I knew that because you haven't given any apologies. You haven't given any apologies. So of course we haven't played them or shown them because they don't fucking exist. I knew it.
knew it. Fucking knew it. I just didn't make any sense.
I fucking knew it. Fuck off. We play your content, most of us play it in fucking full. Your entire goddamn video. If you apologize for anything, it would be on my channel. It would be on Scar's channel. It would be on Nikki's channel. It'd be on Tiny Blues. Aren't You Exhausted? It'd be on any of our fucking channels that react to you and play your full fucking videos. And it's not there because it doesn't exist.
Because if their audience had full context, because so many of them hate me based on preconceived notion and bias, so much so that they will not.
Right, Vicky, I totally forgot that was the name of the documentary. Why are you going way over there? You must have another I hate whenever Grubhub does this. I live like 2 miles from the restaurant that I ordered food from. Restaurant me. He's way the fuck over here delivering another order. When I'm like right here, he could have went boop, brought me my food. But no, he has to go over here for another order and then come back over to me. I fucking hate when they do that shit.
Come to view the whole context, right? Which is their right, but they'll watch the hate videos about me and believe this narrative. That's not fucking real. Like, I would bet $1 million fucking ZM's gonna skip over this live. You know what I mean? Except maybe now that I.
Oh, so Zach's the only one that matters, right? Right? Just the bigger channels. Bigger channels. The rest of us, like, Zach doesn't cover every single one of your videos. Others of us do. Yeah, you can pay for priority.
Said that, it'll be a cherry pick clip. You know what I mean? It's just like all of them have this.
Because Zach does pre-recorded content. He's not gonna sit here and sit through you swimming 20 laps back and forth. He's gonna cut that shit out. The rest of us sit here and react to your entire fucking video because we stream. Right? Zach does pre-recorded content. I don't do pre-recorded content currently. And some of the other ladies don't either. So we got your entire fucking video.
This cognitive bias. And some are disgusting, trash, hate-filled, just nastiness. And some of them are like a little nicer, funny, goofier, packaged in a better packaging, but they're still a pile of shit. You know? And it's just.
Fine, call me a pile of shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm still a better pile of shit than you are.
It's like, at the end of the day, you're not interesting enough for you to get the same numbers talking about yourself instead of morbidly obese, mentally ill, fat women on the internet.
That may be true. I'm not very interesting. Right? But I could probably start doing vlogs and probably get the same number of views that you do, or at least pretty damn close, with a fraction of the subscribers. fraction.
And I think that alone means I'm winning farther because I can make content about myself and people will watch.
Let's see. Let's take a look-see here. So, Poolside Vibes has 2K views. Where is Nikki? Here's Nikki. Nikki's Poolside Snipe has 4.3K views. Scars. Let's see, part 2 here has 2.1K. This one has 1.9K. So, yeah, Roz, you can get views, but there are people that are going to get a lot more than you, and that makes you pretty salty. You've been falling asleep in every one of Scar's morning lives.
You have to talk about other people.
I don't have to talk about you. Oh. My Grubhub driver just texted me and said, "Sorry, my app did not update correctly and took me to the wrong location, but I should be there in about 5 minutes." Yeah, I would say it took you to the wrong location. Let me show you guys here. Here's the restaurant. Here's me. He's way the fuck over here, and he's coming back. This is where he is right now. Yeah. Here's the restaurant, here's me. I'm gonna say, I just figured you had another order that was over there that was scheduled first. Yeah, because I'm like 5 minutes. I'm like 5 minutes from the restaurant.
Not only that, you have to punch down. And that's the real pathetic.
I don't think I'm punching down. I think that says a lot about how you view yourself. If you think we're punching down, that means that you think you're less than we are. Or that we think that you're less than we are. You think that we think that. So, Found Fiber Art says, Roz doesn't like the fact reactors have built communities. We are not just in a chat to watch Roz, but also because we like the people in the chat and the reactor. Right, you guys are over here talking about all kinds of random shit. That's why I haven't been reading your chats, because you're just talking, you're all just talking to each other over here about random things. You're not even talking about Roz. Oh, here he comes. He's over on the right road now, sort of. He's closer. Oh, my Streamlabs are... Get over there. Yeah, she wanted the autism diagnosis so she could. So then you all have to live with the fact that you've been bullying an autistic woman on the internet. You'd crop duster Oz. I'd do more than crop duster, just straight up just fart in her face. Happiness is lip side jet.
Shit, you know? Reaction channels suck because they're so hive-minded. Yup. It's like take a new spin or give the benefit.
We're not hive-minded. People disagree with us all the time. All right, people don't all have the same take. People disagree with us. We all have different takes. Desta says, I was totally behind her losing weight. I was trying to help her with tips all the time, so it didn't feel like she had to sacrifice anything to keep losing weight. Yeah, she doesn't want helpful feedback, though.
Benefit of the doubt instead of regurgitating something that's been said 1,000 times. Clock that. Random, your eyebrows are on point right now. Thank you. I actually need to clean them up. They're pretty bad right now. Like, you see all that? Yeah, that's overgrow. Yeah. So they're so obsessed with me. One of them invited me into her house after giving me dresses. Another.
Talking about Ashley. Aren't you exhausted? They were friendly from what I understand, but not really like friends. But they were friendly.
Other one was besties with the guy that's been stalking me for years. And she was sitting.
That's Nikki. Now she's talking about Nikki. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my green screen.
Right there with him when he was trying to get me to myself on his community tab posts about 2 years ago now. Another.
I don't know anything about that. I can't confirm or deny if that ever happened. I don't think Nikki would condone that, though. I don't know what Cam would have said. I don't know if Roz is just misinterpreting whatever was said. She has a habit of doing that. I don't know.
Another one obsesses over me, recreates my TikToks and shit, and then the joke doesn't even land because no one knows.
I think she's talking about Zachary Michael because he recreated a couple of her TikToks. I don't know if I can give you Cam's origin story or not, but Cam's been around Girl World for a while. I don't know a lot about his history, but he stumbled across Roz a few years ago. He also used to be a mod for Alex's Shook. Cam also has some mental health stuff going on. So I couldn't tell you a whole lot about Cam personally. I know just a little bit. Okay. It looks like my food is here. So I am going to go get my food. I'm going to leave you with something while I go get my food from my porch. I will leave you with let's see. I have Nikki open here. So let me get one of Nikki's shorts. Oh, you know what? Here, let me just open up one of my own shorts. You know, Libby, you've got your own content you can play, dumbass. Let's listen to the toilet tantrum. I think that's this one.
For the young girls who are coming in that don't really have a lot of experience, You learn quite a bit when you come to Paradise.
I was
Body positive community or something much darker. It depends who you ask in this new documentary that you need to watch. I'm Mel Z. I talk about death, true crime, and dark pop culture lore, so if you're a weirdo too, follow me. Investigation Discovery gave me early...
Meet Stefan Wilhelmy. He started a body-positive social media community for plus-size women. But the second he starts telling his truth, you might have a lot of questions. But first, my name's Jock, and if you're ever running out of things to watch, I got you. I'm partnering with Investigation Discovery to talk about a new docuseries called Big Girls Wanted: Escaping Paradise. And honestly, this story gets wilder the deeper you go. The 3-part docuseries follows a community called Paradise, led by a man named Stefan Wilhelmy, who built an online following centered around his admiration of big women. And at first glance, it feels like body positivity, confidence, community, all that. But over time, as their platform grew to more than 250K followers, people really started questioning what was happening behind the scenes. Because once episode 1 starts, it immediately takes a turn, and every episode after that, it just escalates. The series is digging into allegations of manipulation, coercion, control, and blurred lines between empowerment and exploitation. And what makes it so fascinating is that
there are a million content houses online these days, but this one hides a darker reality behind the scenes. I just watched Investigation Discovery's new 3-part documentary, Big Girls Wanted: Escaping Paradise, and you are going to want to tune into this one. This documentary follows some of the plus-size creators who either visited or lived in Paradise as they share their own personal stories of their time there. Stefan, the founder and leader of Paradise, built a content house that promoted confidence, self-love, and empowerment, but the documentary reveals a much darker underbelly as former members come out with allegations against Stefan, exposing a dark contrast between what the community's public image portrayed and what they claim was happening behind closed doors. And all of this was happening on constant live streams. They ate, watched movies, swam in the pools, everything on live, all while a much darker reality was unfolding behind.
You don't notice their weight gain until it's too late. For Stefan, even if you're 500 pounds, you're still not big enough for him. And he'll tell you that. The amount of times he's telling me, oh, you're so tiny, you should eat more. And you think it's so normal because everybody else around you is that big.
Well, I thought that was the I thought that was the toilet tantrum, but it wasn't. Who's members only stream? Nikki's? Is Nikki doing a members only stream, or is it isn't half an hour? Damn it. And I'm not, well, I may be able to finish this one. Cam told you to unalive yourself? Congratulations, Dessa.
What's going on, and but it's too lazy to recreate the long one, just the short ones. And then honestly, the other one's just kind of sitting. He's kind of an asshole, but he's just laughing and watching. Whatever.
I think that's pulpy.
I don't give a fuck about that. Another one. Oh, several. Probably at least I can count 10 off the top of my head are currently paid members on my channel.
Yes, a lot of us are.
Fan behavior.
Oh yeah, total fan behavior. I'm a total fan. My Fitbit is dead. I need to charge it.
I could go on. That's just off the top of the dome.
Off the top of the dome?
Gotcha, Liv. It's called Amulet.
And
What are
or
you talking
gifted.
about? Never seen
Nobody gifts memberships on her channel. Very few people gift memberships.
Oh, okay.
She
You're
doesn't
behind.
even gift her own.
Yeah, so there's a channel who was getting like, I don't know, when she was a mod for me, she was getting like 4 to 10 views per video talking about Amber and them. And
4 to 10 views? I think she's talking about Aren't You Exhausted? 4 to 10 views. I doubt that. That's probably more.
She pretended to find me organically on TikTok. She befriended me. She became one of my mods. She made my old intro and outro. I mean, we became friends to the point that we exchanged numbers. We FaceTimed. And this was back when I used to watch this.
Is gifting membership something you can only do during a live stream? I think you can only do it during a live stream.
Garbage ass content. So I would talk to her about that content. And she like got down to like a 4x. I mean, she's still fat. Like she's still
And she's
in
still
the same
fat.
size range, as far as I know. Actually, maybe she's lost her weight. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know. I actually have no idea what she's up to. I don't go to her channel. I have no fucking clue what she's doing. Except I know she's talking about me incessantly. That's all I know. And I ended up finding out that she was in the chat of my stock. The guy.
Yes, I got gifted a local bus membership a couple of months ago.
That stalks me. And she was actively making fun of me while they were talking about my legal name in the chat at the time. At the time, that was lesser known information than it is now. But even still, I don't advertise it. But like, it's out there. Like,
Your legal name is out there on your fucking Instagram because I stumbled across it because it's your fucking PayPal.
things have been said in my lives and stuff, like whatever. But back then, it was a much bigger deal. And I confronted her because I had just been invited to her house. She lives 30 minutes from me. She invited me into her home. She sat me down, talked with me for hours, gave me the dresses. I met her husband. To then find out the entire time she was buddy trolling me. And she's regarded as like a reactor that people actually watch and like thinks is a good source to talk about me because she.
From what I understand, I don't know a lot about Ashley, but I think she actually liked Roz. She wasn't buddy trolling. She actually supported and liked Roz until she realized that Roz was just like the other girls, if not worse.
She buddy trolled me because she actively and maliciously went out of her way to build my trust, to just turn around and make her entire channel about me, and now she's getting thousands of views. Now, because she was someone that was there, like boots on the ground journalism, that was her fucking motive. The entire time.
Yeah, it's also on IMDb.
To build her fucking channel. It's disgusting. It's weird. You're fucking creepy. I know you're watching this. You watch everything I do. You're fucking creepy. You are just as bad as those other two, and you know who I'm talking about.
So she's saying that Ashley is just as bad as Nikki and Cam. Ashley's on vacation. She hasn't done any videos this month.
When I say that, you're just as bad as them. You kind of skated by when all the drama went down in December, but you are just as creepy as them. I don't promote these people. I don't say their names. They don't get to hear my name on their name on my channel. But she's a reactor. She has last I knew she had a septum piercing, and she's about as big as I am, a couple sizes down. So it's pathetic. If she doesn't like you, why let you into her life like that too much? Exactly. Thank you, Liv. Yeah, I like my freckles too. Yeah, I'm not giving them the clout. I refuse. Nope. Exactly. I saw a thumbnail of ZM where he used the tagline Rosie upset about not being in the doc, and I watched the live he's reacting to in full, and he didn't say that. Exactly. Who even has time to do things like that? Their paychecks depend upon it. They clock into their 9 to 5 at the Rosie factory. If you want to go there, I think that's an old reference to Amber. So,
she didn't say straight up that she was upset about not being in it, but you can tell that she was upset about it. And she was upset about it. So what the fuck are you talking about? She did not say the words, I am upset about not being in it. But she was obviously upset because she talked about how much she wanted more in it. And then 9 to 5, honey, a lot of us have jobs. There are a few reactors that have YouTube as their complete only income, but a lot of us have regular jobs and do this in our free time. Right, Bossy? She said that she should have been in it more. They should have included more of her. I don't know. Yeah, I have 2 jobs as well, Nikaylee. It's like, but it's like, I don't know why Tess Holiday was in it. It should have been one of us, not both of us.
I kind of want to take that back a little bit. But my point is, like, that really is what they're doing. It is. Like, they have a financial incentive, which is crazy to me that YouTube hasn't intervened. Yeah, buddy trolling is so unhinged. And the fact it's happened to me as many times as
Yeah, she has Ash's info. Mm-hmm. Knows where Ash lives.
it has sucks.
Because you're a shitty person.
I've gotten a lot wiser nowadays, but it is crazy and insane, yeah.
Have you? Have you? Because half your viewers are buddy trolls. Yeah, Ashley didn't do anything during that whole thing.
There's a lot of reactors I don't even know about. I mean, I've seen their names pop up.
I'm sure there are.
With all the docuseries stuff that happened, I started getting more videos about me recommended to me randomly, and I was like, absolutely not. Because here's the thing, guys. I catch stuff in my comments, in my DMs, and occasional posts on certain Reddits because I don't go to mine. Whether you believe me or not, whatever. I do not go directly to my Reddit because I'm not repeating what I did during the fat people hate subreddit stuff that happened to me in 2015. The way that destroyed my mental health and like fucking took over my life. Like, I can never do that again. So, and then like when I first started YouTube and I was first watching videos about me, what that did to me, like,
you know what's being said about you in the Reddit and on reaction channels.
that's over a year ago now. I did kind of falter a little bit on that from time to time, but I've really gotten to a point where like, I did watch like CC Suarez's videos where she mentioned me. I did watch a couple, like Sam at Every Size, like those types of creators, but like I'm not watching like reaction channel content about me. Like I'm not doing it. I'm good. I'm so good. Actually, like I'm so good on that front. I've gotten to a place now where like I'm still just dealing with what existing on the internet with my digital footprint and this type of audience attacking me all the time. I'm still just trying to navigate that in the best way I know how. But I would be that week where like I made those videos about the LCU and Girl World would have looked tame compared to like what I would be doing and how I would be acting if I drove myself crazy by seeing those kinds of things. Oh, I got a super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Gamer Girl. Okay, I got 5 more laps to do here in a minute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Love you, girl. Right back at you. Yeah, CC Suarez, I don't know her comments. She did. Okay, so this is publicly available information. So I'll start there. She made the first video where she used me in the thumbnail, and I watched and she like didn't talk about me, and I was like, that's an interesting choice. But I liked the video a lot. It was about like the documentary before its release, right? And she's essentially like a kind of a true crime channel. Yeah, they did, Jacob. Yeah, that was kind of a big component to that whole week that kind of led to me making that decision, because ultimately like to go live with Stefan, because like, yeah, you know, I don't want to rehash that. I've already gone in depth about that. But my point is, I like Cece Suarez, and then I love Sam at Every Size. Her content's great. I really respect her. I respect that she's a rational person. Like, regardless of what her opinion of me is, I don't even know, but I like talking to her. Like, I don't talk to her very much ever, actually, but like I like
When do you talk to Sam at Every Size? Is it just through comments? The Jacob is Jacob Gus Gus. That's the name. Jacob Gus Gus.
watching her videos. I like the times we have spoken. She's been very respectful. And yeah, he's disgusting.
So you're
And
okay with So you're okay with Sam at Every
I just don't know
Size
how you
talking
become
about
the
you, but
person who
not
creates
us.
rules. I feel actually evil. I would too. I could never. And that's like, I find a lot of comfort in that. I find a lot of comfort in knowing that I am not evil like that. I am
She
not
DMs
malicious.
everybody, and you are malicious
I
and
am
evil.
not a malicious person at all. And that gives me a lot of peace with this shit that I go through, because I know that in my heart of hearts, I am not a malicious person. Like, I know that. Oh yeah, and I get criticism too. Yeah, but the thing is, for me, it is hard to discern because of the amount of buddy trolling I experience.
Right, Ozzy?
It is hard to discern what is actual criticism versus like someone fucking with me in a lot of situations. And like, I am of the camp that.
But you don't take any criticism. If anybody criticizes you in your chat, you block them.
You should only take criticism from people that you would want to be like, and I would not want to be like an anonymous hater on the internet. So I'm not going to take, unless like, I mean, if you watch my lives in full, I can probably say
we do
at least 2 or 3 times in recent history, I have been on my lives and someone has come to me and they've made a point. I remember there was one with Aku recently. I think it was the username I'm thinking of. But there's been other times where someone says something and it's criticism, and I look at it and I go, yeah, you know what? You're right. That's a valid critique, or that's a valid point. I don't know if I agree with you, but it's like, you know, I can take criticism.
What's that sticker from? Where'd this cow sticker come from?
But I'm not going to take criticism from some anonymous loser bitch on the internet who does not have my best interest in mind, who enjoys my downfall and wants me to fail. I'm not taking.
I don't think we want you to fail. Like I said, we want to see you get better. We want to see you be a better person. It's just not happening.
Your criticism. I don't want it. Keep it to yourself. Period. Like, I don't know how else to slice that, you know? Like, good God. But yeah, I do get criticism, and when, you know, and I feel like I've gotten criticism at a lot of points, to the point where, by the way, this sticker came loose, so I just undid it. There's a sticker on my tripod.
On your tripod.
But I'm not going to take criticism from people who dehumanize me on a daily basis for a paycheck. I'm not going to take criticism.
We don't dehumanize you. She'll block members too, Quirky.
From people who fat shame me and make fun of me constantly.
We're not fat shaming you. At least I'm not. I can't control others, but I'm not fat shaming you. I may sometimes be a little shocked at what I'm seeing, but I'm not fat shaming you.
Of entertainment. I don't want your criticism. I don't. If you're my viewer, that's a different story. If you watch me directly, if you're one of my subscribers, different story.
I'm a viewer. I watch you directly, but I can't criticize you.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel wrong in that opinion. I don't.
Of course you
don't. I think it's actually quite fair. irrational. So, anyway, that's just my soapbox for the moment. That must be hard. People need an inner circle for a reason. I'm sure it's hard to trust outside of that as a public figure. Absolutely. Rosie, what color should I wear to work today? Do you need jewel tones? I love a good jewel tone. It reminded me of the saying, don't take criticism of someone you wouldn't take advice from. I think it goes like that. Yeah, I was trying, there's like a specific phrase I was trying to recall that I can't quite remember that's very similar to that. That kind of hits the point I was wanting to make, so I agree. I wouldn't want any kind of constructive criticism even from people like that. Yeah. And like, I mean, sometimes there are comments I leave up that I've seen that like I don't agree with that are criticism, and I'm just like, I'm not bothered. I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's what you think. I don't agree or I don't care. I don't give a fuck, whatever the case may be. And sometimes I get that criticism and I go, damn, because you know what? That's the thing. Is like when I was on Zio's live, like 2 days after I spoke to Stefan, and I was
She is a horrible person.
She told me exactly what she thought. She gave me a lot of constructive criticism that I needed to hear. She held me accountable, and
the thing is, a lot of us did that, Roz, but you didn't want to hear it from us. At least you listened to Paula.
I was like, well, shit. Like,
I don't know if I'm blocked on YouTube, but I am blocked on TikTok and Instagram.
No, like, fuck. Like, it was during that live I realized I fucked up. Because there was, like, I think 2 days between those lives. But the first period, like, directly after the Stefan stuff was kind of like, I dealt with the fallout that happened privately. And I was also, and that's the thing is, like, when I was apologizing and I was talking about these things, I tried really hard to not focus on, like, certain aspects that I knew were huge contributing factors. But I did not want them to be, I did not want to use them as an excuse. Like, I didn't want to shield behind the fact that I was, like, sleep deprived and I was struggling with all the shit and, like, I was out of sorts, because that doesn't change what my actions did. It doesn't change how I impacted other people. It doesn't change that I fucked up, right? Like, I know how it happened, and I know the mistakes that I made, and I know how I made that mistake, and it is something that I work on constantly, and I wish I was better about at this point in my life. When it comes to the sleep deprivation issues that I deal with, because man, being sleep deprived just can make you act out of it.
Oh my god. Are you blaming going on that panel with Stefan on being sleep deprived? Oh my god, you can't even take accountability for that. It has to be some other, oh, I was sleep deprived.
Character. And you know when you're really irrational is kind of what I'm getting at, right? And it's just like, when you're not thinking clearly and shit. And
oh my fucking god.
At some point, right? Because it's relevant.
Oh my god.
I don't want.
You're making fucking excuses. You're making excuses for your behavior. I was so sleep deprived. I wasn't in my right mind. Oh my god, Roz. Now you're just trying to make excuses and justifying your behavior.
To like just hide behind that. And so, and I bring that up because I just like, God, it's such a big fuck up. And this is like, because this is what I said. It's like, I really genuinely in the moment believed that what I was doing was not different than the girls going on the LCU panel. I obviously know differently now. But at that point, that is, I genuinely.
How it's different is it wasn't your fucking place.
I really thought like people might be.
It wasn't your place. You had fuck all to do with anything at Paradise. Fuck all to do. Not your place.
Annoyed with me for doing it like they were with like other people, but it was just
right, Taylor. Same.
It just wasn't the same. It just, the impact was not the same. It was just a fucking plus.
I had 2 weeks there where I was running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night. I didn't go up and go on panel with a predator.
From start to fucking finish. And I regret it a lot. And I am someone that I am interested in hearing constructive criticism. However, I heavily consider the source when it comes to that. Yeah, exactly. Smell it. Also, crazy username. And that was my thought process in agreeing to do what I did. Was like, I don't want to go through that platform. I don't want my presence to bring them memberships and super chats and all of that. And I know how I thought about it in the moment. And I also now with hindsight know that the better option would have just been to keep waiting. And that was, I think, the problem is like I was waiting and I was the one telling other people to wait. And I think that's part of the reason why some people were so mad is because I was pretty vocal about that. And then in a split second, like impulsive moment, I switched on myself and caused a lot of bullshit, man. And I regret it. And I don't want any beef with anyone. And I want everyone who's involved, like if they want to say what they need to say and all of that. Like I don't want to insert myself in that, and I don't want to make it a problem further, What relief are you?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ivy. How are you feeling? Your mom got you Gatorade and Liquid IV. That's good. Are you feeling better, hon? Yeah. Ivy sure told you what she thought about what you did, didn't she? And, a lot of the girls are pissed at you for what you did and how you made them feel and your insensitivity.
Trying to get from speaking with him?
I'm sorry, sweetie. How was the clothes trying on, at least? Was it good? I hope your stomach feels better soon, hon.
So in the live, someone asked me what my motivations were, and it took me a second to be like, shit, I didn't think about that, which means I did not think it through.
No, you didn't. Excellent, Ivy.
With
Glad that went well.
The intensity of the hate that I was experiencing just from Girl World alone ramped up to like a 20. And then on top of that, Stefan was like making posts.
Because you were inserting yourself into every fucking thing. And who cares if Stefan was making posts? Who gives a fuck?
It's about me and tagging me in them. He spent like 30 minutes at one point just dogpiling me, berating me. He was saying heinous shit about me and my trauma and all of this shit, right? Because he's a horrible person. And we had an exchange when I was in the chat that made me think maybe because it wasn't until that moment that I believed a rational conversation was even possible. And I'm
no
talking about specifically in the moment, not current me, just in the moment. All right, I want to make that so crystal fucking clear. But in the moment, I thought that maybe I'd get a little reprieve. I'd be able to ask some questions that I had. I wanted to hear what his current narrative was on certain things because I knew it was a lie. I knew he was lying out of his ass about a lot of things. But what I did not think about was how me being on that panel with...
You didn't want to bring it to your platform on YouTube because you didn't want people to see what a bad person you were. You could have addressed it in a different way. You didn't have to go talk to him.
Out someone else who's more heavily involved in like the direct back and forth that's been going on, who can call out his lives in real time. Like how important that would have been.
But you didn't do any of that.
I think I ultimately ended up accidentally like providing a space for him to perpetrate further lies and hurt people.
You did.
I just wasn't thinking clearly, like period. But I wasn't thinking things through, and I was not thinking in a bigger picture in that moment because it was like I think this all started around 2 o'clock in the morning because I got off the live at like 5, so it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was on that live for a long time. That's the other thing. I was on that live for way too fucking long. Like had I just gone up there and had like the first 5-10 minutes of the conversation we had where it was more about my general grievance and then gotten off, I think it might have been less hurtful to people involved. But that's not what I did. That's not what I did.
Like, you didn't have to go up at all.
I fucked up. Like, and that's the thing here is where I say with all of this is like, I hold genuine remorse. And not, I mean, and not like I got caught, like, everything was public. It was never about being caught up in it. It was never about, like, I genuinely did not see the bigger scope. And I feel fucking shitty about it.
Right. Rita totally manipulated her. She's like, I see why everybody loves you. When Rita's a piece of shit. Alright, she has 3 minutes left. Nikki is going live in 1 minute. I want to get through this video right here, and then I'm going to be over in Nikki's live.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm in a swimsuit. I'm in a one piece.
Right, Blue.
Half the time I'm in a bikini. Is someone complaining about me wearing a swimsuit in the pool? What the fuck? Hold on, let me go back to the chat.
Strawberries. Being a troll.
That's his MO to manipulate people, and with autism, it's hard. I have to realize when someone's manipulating you, especially someone like Stefan. Yeah, Nabi. Yeah. Because you know what? I'm so glad you said that. Because I was in the moment, and we were talking for a bit, and then there was a point. It was like him, and like I think there was 2 other people in the box. There was that, I think her name's Sydney, that Sydney girl. I don't know. They were talking to me, And I realized they were like triangulating me. They were trying to talk me into a box to get me to say something that like sides with him. And as soon as I did catch on to that. It took me a minute to realize that's what was happening, but I did catch on to that. And then it was like not long after that I kind of just was like, yeah, no, sorry, like I'm with the girls, like what, like. And then it was not long after that I bounced from the conversation. Hearing all of this has absolutely changed my perspective. The clips always make you come off like you don't know the difference between right and wrong. They cherry pick a narrative.
We don't show clips, we show you an entire fucking video.
I will keep saying that until I'm hurt. They cherry pick a narrative. If they
you can be hurt, but you're wrong.
Showed the full context of me, I would have a lot. They cherry pick a narrative. If they showed the full context of me,
we did.
I would have a lot less shit to say, to be honest with you. Because ultimately, I've always been kind of a divisive person. I've always been like, you either love or fucking hate me. Like, there's really, and it's just, I think that's a big thing just with neurodivergency in general too. Like, but also just, I'm opinionated. I can be abrasive. Like, there's a lot of aspects of me. I apologize and correct. And that's the thing is, I can sit here in full fucking confidence and say, once I realized I fucked up, I did everything in my power to try to make it as right as I could for what I had already done. It was in Zio's live.
No, you didn't.
Which, by the way, after everything was said to me, they brought Stefan up in Zero's live. And so there's a couple that I know that do that. I don't watch any of them actually. But I have watched those channels that do that.
Right, Sydney? Sydney said, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. Not all reaction channels cherry pick. They usually let your videos play in full and react to your words. Exactly, Sydney.
Actively watch me say something. Either completely twist my words, or I've seen them say that I said the opposite of what I just said.
Because you've probably said the opposite before. And what the fuck is this?
And then the chat agrees with them. And I'm watching it with my own eyes, this like back when I watched that shit. And I was like, because that was when I was just trying to learn and understand. And that behavior was part of the reason that made me go like, maybe I should question everything. Maybe Amber isn't the worst person on the planet. Spoiler alert. I was wrong about that. But like, oh, is she a foodie viewer? Yeah, I'm gonna be so real with you, Strawberries. I don't give a fuck about what your preference of modesty is. I'm in a swimsuit, in my body, in my pool. Deal with it or leave. Anyway,
okay.
I don't know how
Sorry, Chris. Alrighty. We're gonna end that there. I'm still behind. I thought I would catch up, but I didn't. Maybe I'll stream while I'm in the Czech Republic. I am taking my personal laptop, so I may be able to. We'll see how my time is over there. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go over to Nikki's live. She's doing a members live. If you're a member, you should go hang out. So I'm gonna get out of here, and thank you all for spending time with me. I greatly appreciate you all so much. And I'll see you guys when I can. I'm flying out tomorrow. So, love you all so much. I'll see you in Nikki's if you're a member. And, oh, you're fine, Ivy. You can always catch me over on Discord or Instagram, whatever. But, I love you guys. I will see you later. And, until next time, be safe and take care. Thank y'all.
Rolling across the kitchen tile in that spinny office chair, chatterbait cams running wild with that come and get me stare. Peanut butter sauce dripped slow on a double-headed.
Just so y'all know, Nikki has rescheduled her live for another 10. It won't be live for another 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes.
Sour Patch and hide true cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Anal trainers lined up neat, like a promise on the floor. 5-pound bag of sour sweet, torn right open, wanting more. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, sour patch and hide cravings. Tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey. Sticky sweet insanity. Rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Screen glows bright with hungry eyes. Tokens fall like summer rain. Every moan a sweet surprise. Chasing pleasure, easing
Oh, hey,
pain.
Biscuits, thank you so much for sending a membership. I appreciate you.
Mess beyond the norm. Double-headed takes the storm in this quirky lover's form. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, sour patch and hide cravings. Tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey. Sticky sweet insanity. Rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Chair still spinning, slow and low. Cam light fades to amber glow. Candy wrappers, sticky trays on that well-loved rolling bass. Just sex and candy, fading slow. Just sex and candy, watch her go.